No Kroger store nearby? No problem. Save $45 total on your first 3 Kroger delivery orders. Our refrigerated trucks bring the fresh you need for your resolutions, and that makes life easier. Save on delivery today. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
If you have Prime, you can get a year of Grubhub Plus free. That means $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. So activate Grubhub Plus and start saving. Delivery just got more delicious.
when Doug and Andre came to TurboTax.
This spring, WPT is taking over an entire Virgin Voyages ship for the ultimate adults-only luxury cruise experience. Featuring a WPT championship with a $1 million guarantee. When you're not competing on the felt, enjoy world-class eateries, pickleball and golf in Grand Cayman, and an epic pool party in the Bahamas. The Sexton Cup is heading out to sea. You could become the next WPT champion. Book your adventure today at WPTvoyage.com.
They kept calling me old school. You know, like 2.2, that kind of shit. Then, you need to shove it there. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Best Bet Live. I'm Arlie Johnson, and we've got a special treat for you today. We are at the conclusion of our 2024 Best Bet Winter Open. We are now at the final table of our $2,000 Winter Open's main event. And with that, let's introduce you to our players. We started with 260 entries for this event. We had a total prize pool of $461,500, and we've whittled that field from 260 down to these 9 players. Here is your field for today's final table of the $2,000 Winter Open main event. We will start in the 1 seat. He is from Gastonia, North Carolina, with a chip count of 730,000. Please welcome Danny Wilson. In our 2 seat, formerly from here in Jacksonville, but now residing in Charleston, South Carolina, he has a chip count of 580,000. Please welcome back and give a round of applause to Ray Leone.
Oldest guy in the tournament. Yes, always.
To the 3 seat from right here in Jacksonville, chip count of 745,000. Please give a warm welcome to Alan Franco. In your 4 seat, he has a chip count of 770,000. A lot of stacks that are pretty close together here. He's from just over the state line in Woodbine, Georgia. Please welcome Dustin Bennett. To the 5 seat, standing second overall in chips at the moment, 1,295,000 with chips. He is from down I-10 in Tallahassee, Florida. Please welcome TK Miles. To the 6th seat, currently our short stack, but those things change. All of you know that. He has 375,000 in chips. He's from Marietta, Georgia. Please give a round of applause to Paul Brooks.
Georgia boy, let's go.
To our 7th seat, hailing from Fernandina Beach. He has a chip count of 525,000. Please welcome Wayne Castleberry. To the 8th seat, from Jacksonville, another local with 570,000 in chips. Please give a round of applause to Richard Bryan. And rounding out our field sits our chip leader in the 9 seat. He is from here in Jacksonville. Chip count of 2,210,000. Please give a round of applause to Derek Bowers. Players, congratulations again for getting this far. Next person out, 9th place money, is going to receive $10,153. But obviously that is not what you're playing for. Your champion today, 1st place overall, will receive $101,538. Good luck to all of you for that. We're going to start with the button in the 5 seat on TK. We will start at blind level 25,000 ante, 15,000 small blind, 25,000 big blind. We have well over 50 minutes left in this blind level. Your dealer today now is Chewy. We'll have Jacob coming in later on. Again, button in the 5 seat. Good luck all. Chewy, shuffle up and deal.
All right, and there you hear Arlie Johnson going through the introductions. What's going on, guys? Thank you very much for joining us here for our final table of our Winter Series Open main event. Got myself Ryan, also known as Country. Be joined shortly by the old man, who's running a little late, but we do have the beard. We got Eddie Murskowski in the commentary booth that's going to be giving you guys all the action here on the final table. Eddie, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing well. I got here on time. As you know, old men tend to be falling behind a bit. So Kelly Slay will be here shortly. I'm sure he's listening out there.
Yeah.
Don't break a hip, Kelly. Take your time, buddy.
Absolutely. Now, just a heads up, guys. There are some, unfortunately, little technical hiccups that we are trying to get through at the moment. We are aware that there is some frame issues that's happening here. We are trying to fix that at the moment the best we can. I will keep you up to date, though. We are doing a offline recording as well. So if for whatever reason we may have to cut off the stream at any point or whatnot, we will let you guys know, but we will be uploading this entire final table at a better quality with the offline recording as soon as the tournament is done. So, yeah, again, we are trying to work through things. We are aware that there are some technical issues that are going on. Just bear with us. We are going to try to get it fixed as best we can. So just bear with us, though. But meanwhile, I'll let Eddie go ahead and take you guys through some of the action as I do continue to try to work on some of this stuff that's going on technical-wise and everything. But, yeah, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And, yeah, like I said, just try to bear with us as we try to get this fixed and taken care of.
First hand, we got a little multi-way action here. Alan flops the flush draw, bets it, and is going to be able to take it down. That is Alan Franco, a local regular, super regular around here, well-known player. Lots of final table experience, several trophies under his belt. I think he made the final table of event 1, maybe last series. So familiar guy on stream, one to watch here. A few locals out there, a couple of traveling pros. This would be a fun final table. Chip leader Derek Bowers coming in, very good pro. Plays mostly cash, but when he does step into the tournament arena, always seems to do well. Here in the camo, Ray Leone, definitely a local regular here all the time, steps in for these big tournaments. Actually finished second in one of these, I believe, maybe last year for 90,000. So looking to one-up that and see if he can get first. We just saw TK Miles fold. TK Miles is a very accomplished professional tournament player, travels all over Florida, plays all the big stuff and crushes. Has over $5 million in Hendon Mob earnings, and one of the most successful results here under this roof at Best Bet as well. So him coming in second in chips, we should be able to take notes because he knows what he's doing. What's up to the YouTube chat out there? We don't have the Facebook chat, so we need the YouTube chat to double up their efforts today. Go ahead and say hello. I am Eddie Murskowski, and Kelly Slay will be joining me soon.
55 raised.
Okay, Danny's going to open up the ace-6 suited here. Under the gun. A little loose, but he's going for it. Especially here in the early goings, no one wants to be the first one out. Everyone's going to be playing their tightest ranges right now. Boom, look at that. That gets through, respect. I like it, going for it, not sitting back, waiting to ladder. As you can see, we're at 25K big blind. Our short stack coming in, Paul Brooks, in the 6th seat from Georgia, came in with 375,000, so not extremely short, but not a ton of wiggle room. Okay, Al, in the middle of the pack here. Let's see what he wants to do with a nice suited connector. I'm going to lay it down. Doesn't want to lose any chips and drop down the totem pole, so to speak. A lot of folding here in the early going. 5 deuce, Derek Bowers in the small blind. He's going to limp in. This is a particularly unique big blind, or at least a level. This is 1525. So in the small blind, you actually have more than half of the big blind, which usually you have half. So there's actually more incentive to come along and limp. So maybe there's a limp 100, or at least a VPIP 100 with no folds when at this particular level. So not surprising to see Derek limp the 5 deuce there. If you were thinking, wow, why is he playing that? It's because, well, this is why. Derek led this flop, got called by the back doors, and then now Danny takes the lead on the turn when the ace comes. Derek's saying, no, you can't have the ace. You checked in the big blind. What are you doing here? Putting a lot of pressure on one of the smaller stacks and one of the middling stacks while Derek is the chip leader. Expect to see this a lot from Derek. Gets it through.
Take notes.
All right, get your big head off the screen. That's what I looked like 30 minutes ago.
Small blind, big blind, yes? Well, of course. Ray, you'll be big blind too.
I would have waited from the back. Yeah, that's what she said. But it's sickening to look at it. Wait, this is, oh my God, that would double me up.
Cocktails, anybody? First up, Alan. Fold. Fold 4. Fold 5.
Any fruity drinks, coffee, cocktails, fruity drinks?
All in and out.
Oh, we have an all in. Pablo.
Look, bro.
Paul Brooks from Georgia.
360 total.
Shoving in his 360 here. Lovely hand, 2 9s. Of course, we see he's going to get some action from Derek. Going to take his time, probably put the call in. I don't think there's a reason to raise. This isn't a size that the big blind will just come along very often. Oh, he's going to let it go. Never mind. That. Holding on to those chips. He's thinking maybe these ranges are a little tighter, being as how the final table just started.
Would you have a pair?
Oh, he shows it. Derek's not happy with that one. Man, I just talked him up as being aggressive, and now he shows his knit side real quick.
Was it 9s or 8? It was 9s, okay.
One's in the good, small, big pieces.
Even Paul said, damn, you folded that.
Showered and got ready to Oh, you did in my shower.
Yeah. It's the biggest option.
Nice as we're on a live stream. They can't smell it. Fold 4. Fold 5. Fold 6.
All right, 2 10s for Wayne here. He's got 20 bigs.
Raise 1.
Wayne Castleberry
Fold 8. Fold 9.
makes it 125. Large sizing here. 5x.
Fold 1.
Up to the big blind. Allen, ace-6 offsuit, is going to make a discipline laydown. Doesn't want to peel for that. That's that's too much of a price to pay, even in the big blind. Let's let them know what they're playing for. First place in this bad boy, $101,000. Ninth place going to take home $10,153. So playing for a lot of money. Somebody's going to get $100K richer today, and I'm jealous it ain't me. I'm here in the booth with you, country.
Which is a place no one wants to be.
It feels like a dungeon. Like, I don't know if the door's locked or what.
Yeah. I call it the closet for a reason. And again, guys, as mentioned before, we are trying to work through technical issues. It is on our end. We are trying to restore our proper internet connection in here. We had to go to a backup because some other things were not working properly. So we are trying to work through it. Just bear with us as we do try to figure out and try to resolve the issue. But as I mentioned before, we are doing an offline recording as well. We will be uploading that offline recording to our YouTube channel as well. But bear with us. We are trying to work through some technical issues, so just bear with us.
Tanya in the YouTube chat, rooting for Allen. Go Allen, final table stories. Thanks for joining, Tanya. No stranger to final tables yourself. Okay, Ray gonna raise it up here with the ace-jack offsuit. 55,000. It's more of a reasonable size. Oh, he goes ahead and put his camo on, so he's unrecognizable. To the flop we go. No diamond out there for TK. King high. First late position raise. Is it worth a peel? Maybe not. Yep. Sheila Medford, go Danny, pulling for you. Danny getting some love in the YouTube chat. Take it down, Allen. Michael says. I'm here for the simple man. I don't know which one's the simple man. I'll have to figure that out. You guys let me know. Simple with a C. See why. Marie says, go Dustin. Derek's going to open 10-8 suited here. Trying to get some street cred back from folding that ace-jack suited. To the big blind. Oh, Dustin Bennett is the simple man. Thank you. Okay, Pablo going to peel here. A little 5-4 off. Sizing was 65,000 here. That's notable. Dustin went a little larger than more, or excuse me, Derek went a little larger than more than usual. And still, Paul still peeled with the 5-4. I think if you're looking for reasons to fold, the fact that he went a little larger is one. There's a lot of flops are going to go just like that. And Derek actually taking advantage of the fact that he's the chip leader. He's like, man, I'm going to be opening a lot of pots, and I'm going to be winning the majority of those pots just because I have these chips, and I'm going to be able to put a lot of pressure on these smaller stacks. So why don't I go ahead and pump it up a little bit? Why don't I make it tougher for them to 3-bet pre-flop, and I'll just make more chips in the pot for when I take it down. So you see him opening 65 here. That'll be something to watch if he drops below and isn't the chip leader anymore. See if he comes with a more conventional sizing. But already you can tell he's experienced and making strategic moves on the fly, and had a nice thought out plan coming into this final table. That's definitely a deviation from his normal sizing.
5, 6.
Tutty, what up, buddy? Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. David Tuthill in the YouTube chat. Is TK Miles the best no-limit live tourney player in Florida history? Who else has a case besides Kelly Slay? Kelly Slay without the E, of course, number one. But yeah, you got a good point there. TK is, I mean, if he's not the best, he's in the top 5. A lot of guys maybe venture out and don't stay in Florida. He's stayed in Florida the whole time and just crushed everything that there's been. Definitely a Florida legend and still going. I mean, he just comes into town and final tables these like it's nothing. Joe Parisi in the YouTube chat. Thanks for joining. TK's going to raise the cutoff here. Min raise, 50,000. Little 7/8 suited, getting after it. Taking advantage of his chip stack. That's another thing. When we see Derek out of the way, TK is going to get a little extra wide. And he can do that because when Derek folds now, TK is the chip leader.
Yeah, I would say for TK, I know with me being on a live stream, this is probably like the 3rd or 4th final table he's been on.
Yeah, and it's only these big ones.
Yeah, it's only these ones.
Or the big mystery bounty.
Yep.
It's like every other one, and maybe even better. It's pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got some killers from Florida, like Sean Winters from Florida.
Right.
Jason Mercier is from Florida. The chat just mentioned Chino, Reem, Michael Mizrachi, the Grinders. I mean,
so in other words, what you're saying is Florida's pretty strong at the poker
Florida,
game.
Yeah, Florida poker is. We're up there.
Mm-hmm.
Any food or drinks, coffee, cocktails, food or drinks?
I tell you what, for this level though, I mean, really, you got an argument. I wouldn't take anyone over him around this.
Yeah.
1K to 3K, 1K to 3,500 level.
Mm-hmm.
In Florida. The guy's just been printing for over a decade.
Yeah.
Printing.
Yeah, super strong player. Yeah, guys, again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, mentioned it earlier. We are, again, trying to work through technical issues. Just bear with us as we do try to get it going. Like I said, there is a offline recording that is happening during this as well right now. So we will be uploading the offline recording. Once this tournament is done, we will upload that so you guys will be able to have a better quality video to watch on the archive. But yeah, right now we are trying to work through some technical issues. Just bear with us though.
Joseph Ney in the chat says, let's go, Alan. What's up, Joseph? Thanks for joining. Rooting on DJ Al. All right, folded to Derek here in the small blind, who now just limps the Jack-8, just like he limped the Deuce-5 earlier. Danny with a monster here in the big. What size is he going to make it here? He's got 660. Let's say maybe like 90, 85. Yep, 85. About 3.5x-ish. Limp fold for Derek. That is Danny Wilson, by the way, who just dragged that pot with the ace-king suited. From Gastonia. Regular comes down here. See him all the time. Carson Henry in the YouTube chat says TK is pretty exploitive. Very cool to watch him play and pick spots. Yep, I'm looking forward to it. Derek as well. Especially with all these chips. A couple local guys too. If you give them chips, I want to see how they react. All right, Derek here. Folded 2 on the button. Got an offsuit Broadway, queen 10. Gonna go full 3x here, now 75,000. Gets to go even bigger on the button. Oh. Ray not wasting any time, piles the 2 jacks for, that's a pretty big shove, 650. Derek gonna make the quick fold. Out of position, Ray not wanting to mess around with the chip leader and raise to a size where Derek can come along and then make life miserable, so he just goes ahead and piles it in free. Kathy Berger says I should be doing homework. Go Dustin. Watch the replay, Kathy. Be cool, stay in school. Okay, King Jack now for Derek. Imagine this is going to be another open. See if he goes 75 again. Looks like he's going to go 60, 65 as his normal size now, and 75 from the button. That makes sense to me. Looks like it's going to be a raise and tape.
It's gonna be my time for now. You guys got Jacob from the
Tell you, bro. Have a good day, dude.
I'll see you guys in the
Cole Shaw says Simple deserves this win. One time he saved my dog from a burning building. That's Dustin Bennett. Wow. The 4-seat. That's true. We got a genuine hero at the table.
I'm a Lions fan. There was no party.
Oh man, that sucks, bro. I can't believe they gave it away, man. I don't know. I didn't see the whole game, but they said they went for it on a lot of 4th downs.
Wheeler went for it on twice. 4th and 2 on like in midfield, play over there, and the very next drive, that's when Ayuk caught that amazing.
Yeah, I still haven't seen the video of that. I heard it was disgusting.
Lions won, right? I quit watching.
No, the Lions did not win. You're kidding. Yeah. I saw a video of George Kittle on the sideline in 2020 when they lost to Kansas City, and he was
David Perez.
He was like, "I'll be back here."
No.
He said, "This is not gonna beat me."
Remember when Dan Marino said he'd be back?
All right, Paul's going to open jam the ace-queen suited.
He never got back.
Yeah. Went all into you, Ray.
If the second was the same as the first, I would have.
It's kind of.
3.
Looks like it's going to get through. Paul picks up some much-needed chips. This is Paul's made several final tables as well here. No stranger to the stream.
He came in today as the short stack, but he's been battling.
Yeah, any pot's pretty pivotal right now, so getting that jam through feels nice. Little breathing room. By himself in orbit. It's kind of how I like to look at it. Anytime I can get one through, it's like, all right, that's 9 hands. legend of Dustin Bennett continues in the chat.
Definitely learning a lot about Dustin here.
I mean, he released an album today. He once fought a bear.
Yeah.
At a surprise Royal Rumble at the county fair. First of all, what county? Because I got to go.
Yeah, right. I want to see that happen.
I want to be there. And this guy's a legend, hometown legend.
Also heard that Dustin jumped into a building that was on fire to rescue some kittens.
Yeah, volunteer fireman.
Yeah.
Saved the lady's cat.
Yep. So 3 players of the flop here.
This is just like a random day.
Yeah, it is, very much so. Rainbow board, king high board. Dustin with the pair of kings.
Ray opened the cutoff. Both blinds come along. Dustin going to lead right out. This is what we refer to as a donk bet. Donking 85,000. Well, Ray with middle pair. Can't like this. See if he makes the fold now or peels one street. Well, these signs looks like he's not going to continue. he's already grunting and shaking his head.
Yeah, even though he's got half of his face covered, you could definitely see what he's going through right now, and he is going to let it go.
Even the 50% of his head is letting us know he's going to fold.
You'll see, that was a good fold.
Now that one's not true.
I wanted you to show.
No, we know that's not. There's no way Dustin beat Chuck Norris.
No, we know that's not true.
You had us until that one.
Yeah.
Works as a pedicure specialist. Now I'm back on board.
Yeah, now we believe it. Yeah.
Now I'm back.
An ace 10, you know? If it wasn't an ace, I wouldn't even hesitate. But that ace made me hesitate.
That ace talks to you, don't it? I'm going to hit on the turn, I promise.
But again, guys, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching. Do appreciate you guys bearing through with us too, as we are trying to work through technical issues. But as long as the stream can stay up, we will stay up with you guys. We do know there is some frame dropping that is happening here and there, but we are trying to work through these issues, so just bear with us.
It's an entirely different sound effect. Can't be here. I just put it on side.
It's probably spam.
So Ray opening up 55 with king queen offsuit. Pablo pocket sixes in a big blind.
All these women that are just want to be friends.
Oh, he's going to jam.
Yeah, here we go, another jam all in.
This is more than half of Ray's stack, so he can't really speculate too light. He's probably going to have to make some pretty tight, disciplined folds here. Really great news for Paul. He's gonna get the Ray to fold out of a flip situation, which is ideally like why we want to ship here instead of just calling. We can get a lot of hands that have a lot of equity against us to just fold right here, right now. And if they happen to have one of those flipping big hands, ace king, ace queen, let's run it. And if they show up with the 8s, 9s, or 10s, hit a 6.
Let's go 360.
Yeah.
Eddie, let me know about this one.
I like your fold, Ray.
I mean, Ray, said it before, of all the players here, Ray probably has the personality.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if this was a personality contest, Ray definitely will take first in that.
Every room he stepped in. I love Ray. He's a great guy. I've never seen him in a bad mood. He's always walking around very jovial, very happy, much like myself, honestly. When we get together, it's probably tough for the table because we just do nothing but chat it up. But yeah, he's very well known around here. Maybe a bit of a polarizing individual with his camo and his kind of bold personality. But I'm a big fan of Ray.
All right, so now Richard opening up 75,000 to raise with ace king offsuit.
Yeah, Richard's got one he's willing to die with here. Off his somewhat short stack. Looks like he started the hand with about 450, 440.
Richard will take that one down. So I'm guessing Dustin actually did drop an album. Maybe that is
Looks like
true.
It's the Grindstone. Simple Man, that's his rap name.
I'm gonna look it up here.
Oh, we got it. I wonder if we can play it.
Maybe play it during the break.
First break, we need to get dropped today. We got to play it. Simple Man.
I'm gonna look it up.
The Grindstone. Let's pump it. Where's it at? Where can we find it, guys?
I'm looking up. See if he's on Spotify. There, he is on Spotify.
Yeah, you see his shirt right there says Simple Man.
The Grindstone, latest release. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh yeah.
That is definitely him.
Let's go get him signed the waiver so we can play it out on the break. Meanwhile, TK is going to open up the King Jack suited, and Paul's got Ace King right behind. He's going to jam it in. Probably a little too much for TK to call. He's going to count it down and check it out, see how much of his stack it is. Wow, man, that's cool that his album dropped the day he makes the
final table, right? That's like perfect publicity.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I'm looking at it right here on Spotify.
YouTube, Spotify, streaming apps. Go check them out.
We're probably gonna have to play a little bit of it during the break.
I hope he gets me a shirt. I'll rock that shirt.
Absolutely.
I need 5 times XL.
Actually, is it okay for me to play on the stream? Let me ask that first and foremost.
Yeah, that's what I said. Go get him to sign something. I'm sure he.
Well, I'm talking about
oh, for you
for language.
See him if he's got the Walmart version out there.
Yeah, exactly. You remember when they used to do that, the Walmart versions?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh man. Pablo is going to take this one down.
Oh, he shows it too.
He does.
Lets him see it. TK makes the good fold.
Play Model Citizen.
Model Citizen. Maybe that's one that's not that's friendly enough.
I have a lot of people saying play Model Citizen.
Okay. We might. Yeah, you got to check that first.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll sample a little bit off.
Some of these guys be trolling out there, believe it or not. Country.
Yeah. Let me.
There are some trolls out there.
There are 100%. I'm about to sample it myself here. Now there's a couple E's on here, so there is some explicit language.
I can't wait to listen to it myself. That's cool. I've played with him plenty.
Although I don't see Model Citizen on the latest album. Is that like another album?
No, yeah, maybe that's previous.
I mean, it's not even. It's not in his. At least on Spotify, it's not on there as his most popular ones. WTF is his most played track. Over 1 million plays on Spotify on that one.
So it's not Christian rap.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
Okay.
Maybe not. But again, talking about Seat 4. Did again chat supporting him. Did release an album. If you guys want to check it out.
Ready to sign your
Kathy
goodbye
Berger says it
papers,
from a previous album.
Gotcha.
Can't say that anymore now. Huh?
Hard Target says, we're definitely trolling some, but he's 100% an artist. Appreciate you, Hard Target. I was enjoying the trolling. We troll because we love. Derek turns the jacks, going to go ahead and lead it. Danny's going to make a good fold with the 5.
I agree. It's nice up here.
You getting lightheaded, Arlie?
It's an appropriate title for it.
Call that Jacob Rock. To go. Fold 5, 6.
No all in?
Fold it to Wayne in the hijack.
7.
What was it with the other hand?
65 to go.
He's going to raise it up with the 8-9 suited. He's a little short himself here, but 8-9 suited, too pretty to just pass up, especially from a late position. He's going to get it through.
When you first started to look at it, it's 6.
How much you think they're going to pay Trevor Lawrence now? He freaking had his little end of season meltdown. I think he's set to get the biggest contract in the NFL this year if he didn't put up a big.
We are at Best Bet Jacksonville, Florida. This is a $2,000 buy-in main event. We had 2 day 1 flights, Friday and Saturday. Yesterday was day 2, and this is the final table of 9. We are 26 hands in, 101,000 for first, and 10,000 for ninth. And then there is a pay jump, of course. There's about a 2,600 difference between 9th and 8th. And of course, nobody wants to be the first one out here. We haven't lost anyone yet. Wayne opens the ace jack, and Derek lets go of the suited ace. Wayne chooses the 65,000 size too. Allen's not going to defend the jack 8. Another raise and take.
I've never gotten that excited over a fold. Let's go, yeah. Let's go. Let's get it in.
Fold 5. Fold 6.
Got a little 10-jack suited here for Wayne. Now he's going to go smaller size to the min raise, 50,000. Interesting. Just one hand to go. He opened the ace-jack offsuit to 65.
50 to go.
Now he opens to 50. Raise coming along with 9-8 suited in spades. Queen 6 of hearts. For Simple Man, this could be some interesting flops out here. That's interesting.
Check.
Everyone with a little bit. Checks over the Ray. He's got the 8. That's 75.
All right, and mirror heads up.
Simple Man coming along with his queen, easy call. Turn goes check, check. King kind of freezes it.
Check.
10 of diamonds. Ray doesn't like to see that diamond. He's just going to check back and lose to Dusty's queen. And a nice little pot. Nice little pot to the wrapper.
Why would you ever do that? Why would you ever?
8-9 suited from the button.
I wasn't suited.
It's the best hand I've had. Position moves.
Oh, I like the 10-8 also. Bad beat. But you have the
$25.
Oh, okay, so you got
Fold 6, fold 7. Fold in the 8. Fold in the 9.
not a bad deal.
Ace 10 for Danny. He's going to raise it up.
50 in the 1. Fold in the 2.
50K.
Fold in 3. 50 to go. Fold in 3. Or 4. And fold in 5.
Al's going to come along from the button with 4s. TK's coming along from the big with 5s.
Check. Check.
Wow, look at that. Al instantly grabbing chips to bluff at this pot. Let's see if he can get 2 better hands. Fold. Danny's got the ace of clubs here. Ooh, look at that. Al getting one through. Well played, sir.
One card. One card. One card.
You'll see it in a half hour.
I'm not either, man. I'm not going to spend my time looking at the screen.
Simple man wants to see.
Do that, though. I went back and looked at the screen, man.
Al says, you'll see it in a half hour.
Bluffed me one time.
Any foodie drinks, coffee, cocktails, foodie drinks?
Well, I love it when they ask me.
I had a
bring
pair.
it back and watch it.
I had a pair.
Any foodie drinks, coffee?
Al being a little cagey there, saying he had a pair. He did.
I have no
He did, but it was one of the smallest.
25 to go.
Carson says, Al can make moves. Don't sleep on him. He's taking a lot of cash off me.
Raise it up to 70 in the 7. Fold in 8.
All right, Wayne opening again, this time 70. We've seen 3 different opens, 3 different open sizes.
70 to
This
go.
one's the biggest of the 3. Derek's going to fold the king 10 suited. He would have probably certainly came along had it been a more conventional size.
Fold in 2.
Could be one of the reasons Wayne chose to go a little larger. Discourage some of those bigger stacks from coming in with position and play with the big blind.
You don't get it. Fold 3, fold 4, fold 5. Fold. Alright, your heads up, gentlemen.
Looks like our graphics may be messed up.
Check.
Hard to know what's going on, but Danny did call. Oh, there we go. Danny's got the king jack suited.
40.
Queen jack 8, both players hit a piece.
Raise 150.
Looks like Wayne checked, Danny bet 40, and now Wayne's check raised to 150. $110 more. Probably not. Got the backdoor spades though, he's considering it.
Button's good.
And he lets it go.
For wide coming in.
Yes, she's playing. She plays too.
Trailer Made Record says, Follow Your Heart by Simple Man is a song with no cursing about his daughter. It sounds like a contender. Miss Kelly Slay in the chat. Hi, Eddie. Go Al. Tell your husband to hurry it up, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me he's on his way now.
Gotcha.
25.
It feels like we're going to be here for a minute anyway.
Yeah,
I
we
mean, with the
haven't
way this
lost-
table
we
has been
haven't-
playing out.
We haven't lost anyone. Miss Kelly says she loves Al's bluff. Yeah, that was nice. That
Raise
was
up to
a
65 in the 2.
well-timed bluff. Got one through on him.
Fold in 3, 4.
Just like Carson said, he's got moves.
Fold 6, 7.
I'm guessing Trailer Made Records, that might be his label.
maybe. I can see it.
We're learning so much today. It's not only a final table poker stream, but it's an educational table.
Oh, I'm having a good time.
It's
not every day you get an artist who just dropped an album that day.
Yeah, that day of the final table, right?
It may not have ever been done.
I don't think it's ever been done. I mean, this would be a good episode of like behind the music.
Yeah, we may not make the documentary here.
It's the start of it.
HBO, hit me up.
So, all right, guys. Yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching. We will. I do know that the players will be taking a break after this level does complete. It's going to be a very small break, though. It's going to be about 5 minutes in total. So we will take that break with them. Hopefully by then we can still try to see if we can get these intermittent freezes that's happening on the live stream fixed or whatever. But again, like I said, we are in the middle of trying to get that squared away and fixed. But we will have an offline recording uploaded to the channel as well. That's going to be the full thing in its entirety with no freezing or anything like that. So do appreciate you guys bearing with us, though, as we are trying our best to get this fixed. But, you know, we'll try to keep this stream going as long as we can. Hopefully by then we'll be able to get the issues squared away.
Trailer Made is taking over the chat. Love it. Go get the album. Check them out, everybody.
Yep.
Send it to your friend. Simple Man.
I mean, how cool would it be? Album drops. You potentially take down a 101K prize for first place for winning the Winter Series Open.
Yeah. Icing on the top. Just getting there is very cool.
Yep.
Happy for him. Happy for his family and friends and fans.
But also all these players too. I mean, there was 260 entries in total in this field, and here we are at our final 9.
That's right. I was a few of those.
You were
260. That was like 1%, more than 1% of the field. That's no fun. Dustin, how many bullets was that he in for? Yeah, more than 1%. Less than 2%.
All right, Alan Franco, ace deuce suited. Let it go. Dustin also folding. Now here's TK Miles. Queen 10 gonna go ahead and put in the raise. Derek here, who did go into today's final table as the chip leader. He's going to go ahead and put in the call, defending his blind. Does get a piece of this flop with an 8.
Interesting, even with the 8-5 off, which maybe could potentially be a folding candidate to a player who's got, or at least, you know, what I would consider to be the next best, maybe in Derek's mind, player at the table, or maybe the best. So, but he's not one to shy away from it. He likes to go after it.
Our board does pair, so TK Miles' queen is going to get the check mark.
Yeah, pretty safe, cautious play from TK here. I like it. This isn't the best board.
Now Derek is going to go ahead and...
It's going to value bet.
Yep.
Thinking I might get looked up by an ace high here. Maybe like a pocket sevens.
TK does put it in the call.
Look at that. Yeah, that's just very nice. Very nicely done there by TK.
Again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys watching.
Yeah, I saw the running nines.
Maybe in 2.5 hours.
TK opening up the 7-4 suited here.
7. Call it 8. Over 9.
Richard on the button. He's going to make the call with king, queen offsuit. Oh, Danny. Quick all in from the big blind. Ace 10 suited. Getting snap folds from TK and Richard. That's Richard Bryan there on the button. Haven't said his name much today. He's been quiet, looking to ladder up. Was trying to sneak into a pot there with the king, queen. Danny said, no, sir. T-shirt screaming, simple man, I don't fit you. That's nice. That's well played, sir. Well played. Nice shirt, though, there, simple man, representing. Little outcast. I like you guys in the chat, my people. Derek with the 2 queens on the button. This is very nice for him. Gets to open up, look like he's being the chip leader, being wide and aggressive. Sometimes can get played back at, pretty light. Not a lot of stuff going on here in the blinds. It's going to be a raise and take.
First time you look at it, jeez. Please. Well, at least they were easy decisions.
T-shirt screaming simple, I don't fit you. It's not too tight, but that is really a funny joke. It plays. Certainly plays. Anytime we can get an 8 Mile reference in, we got to bring it to the forefront. Ace 9 off in the cutoff here for Derek. Why not? You guys don't look like you want to play a lot of pots. You see Derek raised just 2x with the queens. Really kind of begging for any action. Now he's back to his bigger sizing. Not as premium a hand. Little, you know, kind of a little exploitive play there from Derek.
Yeah, one more hand, guys. 5-minute break after this, just a quick 5. And this hand counts for the previous level.
Looks like we're going to go on a quick break after this hand. Like Country was saying, we're going to try to fix these issues, come back and see if we get this thing rolling right.
What's going on, man?
He's the first one to talk to me.
I'm just kidding. So you like a dog, you follow him home. You're the first guy to pet him on the head. I got you, bro. He's a good tournament
Richard's
player.
all in, 325 here. Ace queen off. Oh, Derek pick up 2 queens again. Just had him a couple hands ago. Richard's going to be in trouble. Our first player is going to be at risk here right before the break. Now this is an odd sizing. Well, no, this should be.
Listen, I'm not lucky I can see the chips.
325, 25K big blind. There's no reason for Derek to put a raise out there. He just wants to look as weak as he can before he calls, in case somebody behind wants to ship their ace in. Pocket nines or something. Simple man in the big blinds folding the king deuce. Here we go. Richard Bryan's going to need to hit an ace, some kind of Broadway, or we're going to be down to 8.
So, are we restarting the 5 after this hand, sir, or not?
Ace of hearts,
We'll give you an extra minute or so.
life.
Thank you.
That's not going to help. Needs an ace. Not going to get it. And Richard Bryan is going to finish in 9th here at this final table.
2 minutes on the clock.
From Jacksonville, Florida. He's going to take $10,153 for his effort. Well played, sir. I've played with him many times. Good finish. Nice, solid player. Nothing he can do in that spot but ship it in for his stack. And now we're down to 8. We're going to be going to break, and we'll be back in about 5.
picture right over here.
Hang it in there, buddy. Hang it in there. Come on, come on. Don't worry about these kids here. Hang in there. What up, man? Good to see you. Thank you. Bubble, bubble. You put a bubble, bubble.
All right, guys. So we did have to disconnect the stream for a minute, but we are back at it. We are back to live here, just in time as players are coming back from the break here. Eddie Murskowski will be back with us momentarily as well. But here we are back at it, continuing on. And again, like I said earlier, guys, we will be uploading a full archive of the final table here a little later. But yeah, we are back at it. It looks like it's okay for now. I'm not seeing any drop frames or anything like that yet, so.
Let's go. I've been schooled.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and appreciate you guys bearing with us with the technical issues that we've been having as far as the frame drops and everything goes. We are, like I said, we are trying to go through it. We are trying to fix it, so just keep bearing with us. Do appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Eddie will be back with us momentarily as well, so just I see Pablo now putting in the raise. King 9 in the big blind. Going to go ahead and get TK Miles to fold. And Pablo, he's been battling. He has been in here as the short stack, and he is hung around, which, I mean, with the way these payouts are going to work, there's going to be some significant jumps in these payouts. As we see Richard had already been eliminated. He's still taking home the $10,153 ninth place prize, but there you see the prizes. Again, everyone playing for that $101,538 up top for first place. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys being with us here. We got the one and only Eddie back in the box now.
I'm back, Eddie Marskowski. Kelly Slay is en route as we speak. I got confirmation.
Official confirmation.
The old man will be here very soon. Probably listening to my voice right now on the way.
Oh, here we go. Pablo, Pocket Kings in the small blind. TK Miles did bump it up to 60,000 with his ace-10 suited.
I'd love to see a non-all-in size here, just to make TK think you're getting a little out of line. Make it like 175, 185. Yeah,
185, yep.
185.
And now, oh, this is a cooler. Wayne going all in.
Super cooler.
Yep. We seen this Netflix special. Kings versus Queens, off to the races. This is a big one here for Pablo. Be a big double up for him if he can get it. Pretty safe flop for Kings. And the Kings are going to hold.
Kings hold, and Paul is up to, he's going to be up over $1 million. He came in as our short stack.
Yeah, wow.
Cruising
Huge.
Now. Wow.
Huge for Pablo.
That's going to leave Wayne down to just, what, like less than 3 big blinds.
Yeah. Kirk just double checking it. If the graphics are correct, Wayne still has a little bit left behind, and yeah, he does. But a huge, huge, huge pot for Pablo there.
Yeah, massive pot.
I mean, again, he came in as the short stack, and now take a look at you know how things look now. I mean, that's a huge increase to going now second and having 42 bigs.
Look at that! Wow.
Much needed hand for Pablo.
Derek still with a stranglehold of that chip lead too. 2.7 million, more than double.
Wow, wow, wow.
Well, everyone should be pretty snug here with Wayne sitting on 3 big blinds, 2.5 big blinds. Danny is going to open his ace-queen.
Let's see, Wayne here.
Ooh, Wayne does find a fold in the small blind with the 10-4 off, so we're going to play another one.
Yeah, he'll get some life here as he's now on the button, so he's out of the blinds. Gets a few more hands to work with.
See some free ones before having to put it in. If it does come down to it and he gets under the gun, you have to go with any hand because the big blind ante will take so much of your stack.
Yeah.
That it doesn't. It makes sense to just go with any 2 dealt if you get under the gun in this situation.
Yeah, guys, again, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So appreciate you guys watching, and again, thank you guys for bearing with what we've had going on. Although I'm looking now, I think things might have cleared up a little bit. Let me know if you guys are still experiencing any internet like video freezing or anything like that, because it looks like it's cleared up a little bit for us here.
Simple Man raising it up.
Simple Man. Check his album, Grindstone, released on all streaming platforms.
Today, go get it.
And we got the mystery hand for Dustin, so time to play Let's Guess the Hand.
Not good for Simple Man.
No.
Flops top pair.
But he is going to bet here after Danny checked it to him.
Looks like he bets 125 healthy.
I'll find somebody.
Thanks.
Tough spot here for Danny. Guy sitting over there with like 2 big blinds or less. You really don't want to go broke here. If Simple Man wanted to put the pressure on, he could really make it tough.
Yep.
For Danny.
A couple people saying it's now smooth on their end. One person says video freezes here and there.
Oh, Danny's not even allowing it to happen.
No, he's not.
He's firing right out.
Yep.
I'm just going to go ahead and get this over with right now. Really big pot there for Danny. Our pleasure, Nicole. Our pleasure.
I mean, as someone that also does some creative things as well, I'm always going to support other people in their creative ventures.
You're an you're an artist yourself.
I am.
Just not a musical artist. Yeah.
Nope.
Digital artist.
Yep. Actually, released my first ever T-shirt too, and have sold over 30 T-shirts.
Yeah, beautiful. I love to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't do anything, so.
Well, no, you go win the big bucks. That's what you do.
I just play a lot of poker.
All right, so yeah, out here you go. Wayne all in, ace king, yeah, all in here with what he has left over.
How much is it? 60.
Does find
all in is
one of the better hands he could show up here with, so he's gonna be happy about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just surprised that
Ray does have 2 6s though.
And Ray gonna go ahead and put in the call here, so there's gonna be a side pot.
Jack 5-4. TK flops top pair. That's not good
Does.
for Wayne. And TK's got the ace of clubs.
That is 60,000.
Ray just gonna put in the call. Now Trey on the turn.
Oh, tough card for Ray.
That is a very tough card.
No.
I mean, now that gives him the open ender.
Yep, he's gonna fire right out 100. See how TK reacts. Probably just gonna put him in. No, maybe a little raise. It's a call. Let him keep going.
Yep.
Ray's got 260 behind it, says. I mean, now TK's going to put him in. You know he's got the best hand. Oh, no.
Yep.
He doesn't. He just checks it.
Selects to check it.
Playing it cautious.
Yeah, it does look to go to showdown. And even then, TK Miles going to scoop it all. Side and main all going to TK Miles, and that is Wayne going out eliminated.
8th place for Wayne.
I mean, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, $12,758. Absolutely, just ran into it with that Queens vs. Kings. What
Yeah,
are you going to do?
There's nothing you're going to be able to do about that. But there you see, Wayne is going to be taking home $12,758 for the 8th place prize. You see, the next elimination will be $16,267.
Simple move now.
And here is an update as far as the stacks go. Now Ray is essentially your short stack, which, unfortunately for us, Ray's a personality. He's good, but he does have his work cut out for him here.
Yeah.
Derek's still very much a stranglehold, but yeah, Pablo, after that big hand with Kings versus Queens against Ray, sitting really good, especially going in as a short stack for the final table.
I got one over here.
Yeah, that pocket sixes hand for Ray was a tough one. Oh, Simple Man sitting on 2 kings now.
Yeah, speaking of, again, check that album, Grindstone, on Spotify and other streaming platforms.
Also, welcome to the booth. Just 2 hours late. The old man from the old man of the beard, Kelly Slay.
The old man has a real job.
Listen, no excuses. Play like a champion.
Happy to be here. What'd I miss?
Oh, it's been fun. We've we found out that Dustin, who just opened Kings here in the 4 seat from Atlanta, is a rapper, and he just dropped an album today.
Wow, good timing.
Yeah. We lost Richard Bryan in 9th place, and then we just lost Wayne. He got cooler with Queens vs. Kings in 8th place, so 7 left.
Okay.
Derek's our chip leader. TK's in 2nd. It's been a little roller coaster for TK, but he just won a nice one. Just busted Wayne.
Very good. Looks like it's going to be a great final table.
Spot here for Derek. Big open size 3X, Simple Man. Off of 660, so off of 22 big one stack. Look at that. Incredible fold.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I don't think I have that one in me.
Incredible fold. Just
I know this kid's supposed to be tight, but I don't think I have that fold in my game. Might be why I'm sitting here with you and watching these guys play.
Yeah, that's really something. So let's go with the ace queen. Just soul reads. Guy went 3X and he just knows he wouldn't do it in this spot.
Al folded 3s. Ray's got 5s. Uh-oh.
All in and out, so get a call. Both hands up, guys.
Ray open ships the 8-4-3, hoping Simple Man's got some ace king, ace queen hands.
Yeah, he's half right.
Yeah, unfortunately he's got the kings. Let's see if Ray can hit a 5 or backdoor straight here to stay alive.
Okay,
and Ray cannot, and Ray is going to finish in 7th place. Ray Leone, St. Augustine, Florida. Definitely a local regular.
I was like, oh my God.
Everybody loves Ray. Look at him smiling as he goes out.
Yeah, Ray's always great to play with. Always has some stories for you. Always in a good mood.
Oh yeah.
I think he's moved up to Charleston.
I think. Well, he told me he recently sold one of his Carolina houses. So.
Oh, he's got like
he's all, yeah, he's all over the place. He's got to live somewhere near here.
You never know.
No, Ray's going to get 7th, 16,267, and now we are down to 6.
That's a nice run for Ray. That's I think it's his 2nd final table in the last year or so.
He got second in this. Yeah, he got 90,000. Second in this.
Yeah, I knew that was his best score. He had a chance. I forget who won it. Was that Ben? Was he playing heads up with Ben?
I'm not sure. That wouldn't surprise me. Ben done it a few times. Simple Man chat going crazy for Simple Man. Everyone a little happier now, down to 6, got a little pay jump.
Yeah, now we're starting to play for some real money.
Everyone guaranteed 21,000 now.
We're going to have to talk to Derek and see if that was a live read or just the guys who've been playing that tight. Ace queen suited, right?
Ace queen suited. I think, the fact that Ray was short behind played a role. Like,
but Derek is the chip leader, right?
Oh yeah. 32 go. That's that situational awareness. Like That's and honestly, Derek's been playing poker for 20 years at this point now. He's been playing. He plays cash regularly for a living. So I mean, he's got the moves.
Oh yeah, very good player.
Very comfortable and experienced.
He was at my table Saturday. Played really well. Got short and ran it back up.
And he's not a nit. Like he's made some folds. He just folded ace queen suited earlier. He kind of incorrectly folded ace jack suited to a jam where short stack had sixes, but not really incorrectly. He had people behind. But we also saw him check raise 2-5 on like an ace king 10 board. So
yeah, he's not afraid.
He's got it all in him, yeah, for sure. Top pair here for Pablo. Simple man. Middle pair and the flush draw and a little backdoor straighty. It's going to come along.
Check.
Check it.
Ooh, got a little juicier.
I don't know if his name is Pablo. I got his name here as Paul Brooks. Just in case it's not Pablo, I'm going to call him Paul. I could see that mistake being made by somebody. 165, he's going to fire again. 165 into 325. A little half pot. Dustin did turn some more equity.
Yeah, it's a tough spot, right? If he bombs it here, we can probably fold easily. If he tickles it, it's an easy call. This is a tough size. I'm not even sure what I would do here.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm folding. Who we kidding?
Exactly. What are you talking about?
If he puts one chip in there, I can maybe find the fold or the call.
Threshold is one big blind here.
Right. Well, the problem with the flush draw is, you know, you hate it if a lot of chips go in, right? So it's
that's the guy's got ace queen off with the ace.
It's different if we got a big spade there, but we don't. Oh, you're gonna see it.
He's gonna call.
Yeah.
He wants to see.
Let's see an interesting river here.
Check.
Very interesting
he checked dark.
With all the time he took on the turn. It's very interesting. You know, it's like he was genuinely kind of.
And he checked dark, right?
Yeah, he did. Not even going to get his donk leads on good rivers. So I wonder how. Paul's got to bet here. You got to bet a little more, right? The guy was hemming and hawing on the turn.
Yeah, you're not thinking you're gonna get check raised, that's for sure. You hate it if you do, but yeah, I think we got a bet here. What size you go for? Something small that you can get called?
Yeah.
Like a third, maybe, or half?
Less. I go less than that. This is real exploitive.
Yeah, in theory we should be no lower than a half, right? But in
go like 120.
Or we just check back.
Yeah, I go 120 and call.
At least get to see what he's playing, or not. Don't even make us turn his cards over.
God damn it!
He told him. I think he's at 3.
Good
and then
hand,
he
bro.
showed him the queen.
Yeah, I still want to see it.
Oh yeah.
If I'm at the table and I check back, it's because I want to see the two that you call the turn
yeah,
with.
I know you'll sit there and hold yours. And
Yeah,
make
absolutely.
The
You're going to show me your hand.
Make a lot of friends that way.
I'm not here to make friends. I got you, buddy. How many more friends do I need?
Oh man, that's where you went wrong right out the gate. Your strategy was flawed.
Save a little, give a little. No, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, simple man said save a little, give a little, no big deal.
Better to give than receive, though. You know. So you did a little bit of receiving now. Now it's time to send a little bit back.
Little negotiations there.
Seems fair.
I did not think you got that damn cue ball, bro. I did not think you had that cue ball. That was a good hand. Kept you honest. Kept you honest, sir. Huh? Yeah, I had a spade. I had a spade, I had a gut shot, I had a tray. He was dodging a decent amount there.
Yep.
And I had a loser, that's right.
Had plenty
Damn,
out,
bro.
that's for sure.
Too soon. Too soon, man.
I'm glad to hear him talk. All he does is talk trash. When he
They've
talks.
got
I
the
heard the man
table
say
mics
one
turned up a little bit. It's kind of nice. You can hear
Yeah, I like
some of
it.
the chatter.
Yes.
I like that.
I don't mind him
like
talking
that.
at all.
I like that.
That's for us to do.
No, they can do it.
That's
They
why
can have all
he's
weird.
throwing one-liners at the TV.
I'll sit back and watch.
Any real big hands?
65 to go.
Oh, here's one.
So long ago.
This kid's picking up some hands.
All of it over there.
That was a quick shove. No real fault.
6 is gonna fold.
Easy folds. Well, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Here comes the real simple, Nicole says. All in. Put the pressure on.
Nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna let everybody just catch up, stay posted, talk to your people at home, everybody.
I like
that. Just push with.
You want to know what I had? You better have somebody tell you, because I ain't going to do it.
Do what? That's what he had. Confirmed. He's an idiot. Yeah. Confirmed. Yeah.
Confirmed.
Ace King was good. Oh yeah, Ace King was way good. Yeah.
No, not too many. Like Kings versus Queens was our big clash and got Wayne down to like 3 big blinds. That was a late position open with Ace 10, TK, small blind 3-bet, Queens, big blind, or small blind 3-bet, Kings, big blind woke up with Queens. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I'm assuming TK just sitting there, not saying a word, doing his normal TK things.
Hasn't said a word, but it's been dragging a lot of pots. Yes.
Yeah, normal TK things.
Yeah.
I saw him roll in Friday afternoon about 4 o'clock. You know, the late reds,
Yep.
never in a hurry. Just sit down, bag one of the chip leaders.
He's gonna back. He's gonna
boys-
get to the final table.
See
so
you boys at the final table.
No need to get here too early.
No.
It's gonna be here a long time. So
Yeah.
Save your energy. Look at him fueling up with the trail mix there. I like it.
Yeah. A little endorsement opportunity there for somebody.
Alrighty, we are heads up, gentlemen.
You're gonna have the loser this time, sir.
All right, Simple Man raises it up. Ace Queen. Derek calls from the big. 10-9 of hearts and flops the best hand.
150.
150.
Derby Duster says Derek Bowers, aka Big Sexy, gonna take this thing down.
He's a favorite, that's for sure.
He is one of, if not the favorite. Big Sexy, more like Slim. He's lost a lot of weight. Looks totally different.
What do we do here, Eddie? Do we ever check raise with the 10? We need a better kicker to check raise. I think this is mostly a call, isn't it?
Actually, I like check raising with the hearts more than without. So this would be a candidate for me.
And you are the chip leader is the thing. It's
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Just go ahead and deny the equity of the overs. Got a hand you can go with if you have to.
Block some hands. 10 Jack of Hearts that we don't like to see.
And Dustin's stack size is a little awkward too, right? When you get 3-bet, it's kind of like, all right, are we ready to go to the mat with this one or not, or wait for a better spot? So this is probably a little chip gymnastics on a fold.
Sizing's pretty, I think make it 150 and he made it 500. It's somewhat large.
Yeah,
but
Dustin's only got 540 behind, right?
yeah, but you can do this. You can do this at a much smaller size and get the same results. I think Derek's kind of don't want any peels, so he's trying to just do it now. But certainly could never fold, especially after these kind of theatrics. Wow.
All right, yeah. You're a serial killer, right? Message sent.
Gets the message loud and clear.
Had a great hand.
He's gonna have to get one of his people to confirm for him. Confirmation. Confirmation.
That's good. He made kind of a large C-bet too. Put himself in a sort of awkward spot there.
Yeah. Sizings, man.
Yeah, he obviously was trying to take it down right there. And
sizings are some of the most important
get Derek to fall some more of his range,
ICM situational decisions.
30 to go.
Good fold, yep. Derek slimmed down a lot. He shall be known as Slim Thugger. Oh, I like that. That plays. That sticks. That's going to stick. Slim Thugger. D. Bowers.
Popular with 5s.
Derek wins this pot. He'll be right around 3 million.
I think Pablo just folded 5s here on the button.
It's got alligator blood.
I'm free rolling anyway, man. I satellited in, so yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, pretty good outcome for a satellite winner.
Simple Man to let us know he just satellited in this tournament. He didn't even buy in. So he's in for probably 380 is what the satellites were.
You could triple me.
Could have got a ticket for cheaper.
Or 280. Some of them were 280.
Yeah, some were 280 maybe.
Flop the goods, I guess.
Trying to spin it up to 100,000. Come on down to Best Bet. Turn 300 into 100,000 in a weekend.
There you go. They come from far and wide.
Watch Simple Man do it. He's going to do it, and then he's going to write a song about it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get a verse on there.
There you go. I can see you being a rapper. You got the beard for it.
Yeah, I think I could do it.
No, I'm screwing around. You had me, I'm sure.
He's still working Derek for some information, but good luck, buddy.
Yeah. He knows he's going to get all the crew's letting him know already. They've all texted him.
It out, sir.
It'll be on your phone in due time.
You're the goat.
You're the goat.
Well, it's either dump it and try to hit or fucking live to fight another day.
The chat's saying he won the satellite ticket in a high hand, so he's got 0 in.
Oh, wow. He's in for the dream here.
Even a better story.
Got a kid deal in there.
In for the dream. Beautiful story. Let's go, Simple Man. TK going to raise it up here. 10-9 of diamonds.
Do they live update chip counts?
Justin Miner in the YouTube chat. How's it going, Justin? Thanks for tuning in. I'm pretty sure Alan satellited in as well. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, he did. He actually won a seat with me on Friday night after I busted my first bullet. I went over to one of the satellite for my second, which I promptly dusted off too.
Me and you both, sir. Me and you both.
I made a small ripple in this tournament is all.
Yeah. We're a heavy percentage of the bullets in this tournament.
You know, somebody has to pad the guarantee.
Yeah. That's how they can put that guarantee on it. They know guys like us are here.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they're not going to quit. Allen comes along in the big blind with his pocket 4s. TK flops a gut shot. Going to fire. What's Al going to do here? 4s, no heart. Lay it down. TK gets one through.
I have to tell you, we've played a lot of poker with Al over the years, and he has this super squeaky tight image, but I've noticed him coloring outside the lines a little bit lately. So I gotta give Al some props.
You're giving it away.
I know.
It doesn't work when they talk about it on the live stream.
You're right. You're right.
He wants that squeaky image to remain. We saw him bluff the flop earlier. Actually, that would be the one hand, the most standout hand that you missed. 3-way pot. Late position open. Al calls button. TK calls big blind 5s. Flop comes. King, king, jack. Checks to Al on the button. He's got pocket 4s. As soon as it's checked in, he snap bets. Gets 5s to fold and gets ace-10 to fold.
Turns it right into a bluff. Look at him go.
Yeah, look at him.
You know, that internet's going to ruin poker.
Really, you know, when it's making its way all the way down to Al, we're in trouble.
It's like Mama Slay's tuning in.
That's right. Old man of the beard. The only poker she watches, reads, or care about. Yep.
That is a fact.
This is the 100% of her studying is this.
Absolutely.
Listening to us commentate and have a good time.
Look at Al picking up queens in the small blind.
That was a sheepish all in. When Al goes all in, I'm scared.
Yeah, you should be. That's tickling the bottom of the range right there. He's super tight with his last few chips, and I think that's correct. Right? Let's have a hand when we put it in at the end. Let's be a little looser with the top of our stack and a little tighter with the bottom of our stack.
It's good advice.
I wish I could say I took credit for it, but that's one from the grinder. You know, grinder. I mean, we play just alike.
You know, when I think of your play, that's right where I go. Speaking of Grinder, Simple Man's album is called The Grindstone.
Oh, wow.
Dropped today. Go get it in your Spotify, wherever you find music. The Grindstone, Simple Man, while he's grinding right now.
Thanks, man.
Grinding and dropping albums. This has got to be a first.
That's what I said. I was like, this has got to be history in the making. Like, when else has a rapper dropped an album the same day Final Table's a main event?
I mean, it would have been the perfect marketing plan to go that way too, you know.
He might be way ahead of all of us.
He had, I guess, more incentive this weekend, so he was on it.
I see Conrad in the chat there, giving us a little shout out. I think he cashed in the Sunday's event.
I put a bad one on Conrad in this tournament actually the other day. Sorry about that, Conrad. That was tough.
I think he'll recover.
I didn't use the chips well. If it makes you feel any better.
I'm sure it makes him feel a lot better.
He should have won that one. Could have seen him at the final table.
You know, this game wouldn't be any fun if you couldn't catch up.
That's true. He caught up on me first.
Oh, you re-caught up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well that's fair.
Derek gonna open King Jack. Pocket threes for Simple Man. Let's go see a flop.
Somebody in the chat saying it's tough to hear us. Is our volume off, or what's the problem?
Give it a little bit more volume, see if that fixes it.
Some people might not want to hear us.
I could be saying it's tough to hear.
Justin said it was tough to hear about your stories about how you guys busted out.
Tough to hear that we're so bad and we don't make day two and we fire all the bullets.
Well, you know,
that's tough to hear. Turn your volume down for that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, back down. Turn it down.
I didn't. I can barely see those letters. You know, I'm an old man.
Yeah, see the rest of the chat saying they could hear fine.
Okay, good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Sound mic check.
So we get Paul to come along from the big blind with King 8. Look at the checked over to Dustin, and he's going to correctly take the lead here with his threes. I love it. We cannot afford another card to come off and give all these overcards a shot of hitting. And we get the rep. We get the rep like we have 2s, 5s, and 6s, just as well as we have 3s. And he shows. Was that a show?
They were.
Yeah, that was a show. Love it.
That's how you play pocket threes.
That's how you play pocket threes right there. I tell you what, Dustin looks real comfortable. He doesn't feel overwhelmed by the situation.
I like bluffing with the best hand.
That's one you just want to take it down right there.
Of course, you would have got lucky, but who knows?
Well, you certainly denied a lot of equity there.
Justin Miner says, Eddie, you aren't used to playing poker with your pants on anymore. That's a true story.
Yeah. Should I tell the chat world what kind of rampage you've been on?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Eddie has been on an absolute heater online. Every night he sends me a text. Oh, another final table. Up, won another one. Up, another final table. Up, won another one.
It's been fun.
Yeah, I guess.
Just trying to learn and get better for these things, really.
Yeah, just don't forget your live game exploits.
Well, I think I'm able to use some of that online, but yeah, not as much. And there's definitely something to be said for that live. I'm never going to be quitting live.
No, it's too much fun.
I love it too much.
But doesn't it seem awfully slow when you're used to playing like you're in a video game, and now you got to sit and get one hand every forever? Yeah.
I see why these guys are walking around with their iPads playing on apps and
Yeah. Yeah.
30 to go.
Conrad said he spun half a big on the final table last night. Nice.
That's always fun. Like to hear stories like that. Much more than the bad beat stories. We all get them. It's when do we get them, right?
Okay. Paul's opening up the button here. 10-8 off, going after a little bit. Gets TK to fold, Derek to fold. He's going to go for it. Can you play ACR on your phone? Yeah, actually, I think you can if you have a Galaxy. I don't know if iPhones work, but the Droids, I feel that's what I played on an iPad once, or not an iPad, a tablet.
Come on, good hand, no whammies. That sounds like good strategy.
That's Team Simple Man.
Yeah, he's definitely been the most entertaining at the final table so far.
Yeah, we had him and Ray.
Oh boy,
it was nice.
Here we go.
You don't gotta say much with Ray around.
No, TK, ace 10 and a hijack. I'm sure this is going to be open. TK never does anything in a hurry. One thing I like about his game.
Oh yeah, you're not going to get any live reads off him.
No timing tells.
He's played
nothing.
He's played for 2 decades. He's seen every situation. He don't care what you think. He's going to play his game, and you're going to make you react. Yeah, Womb Raider. I don't think it's on the iPhone.
Derek puts in the 3-bet from the button.
Ooh.
Has the chip lead with King 10 suited.
Let's go.
The only stack that TK is really worried about at the moment, right?
This is nice. King 10 getting ace 10 to fold.
Yep.
TK's not going to come along. I don't think.
No, I think this is the bottom of our range out of position. It's the easy fold, I think.
Yeah, we're pretty deep. We want to have suited hands when we come along in these spots mostly. We actually the offsuit hands are going to be our first thoughts of folds. Like,
yep.
Okay, well, what are our offsuit hands? We're probably going to let them go first.
And that's probably, as far as the aces go, that's probably the worst one he's opening right there. Right, so it's an easy fold. He just didn't want to fold it too fast.
I don't know. I think
you think he's opening ace 8 or ace 9?
I think Derek might be thinking that he's opening a little wider, so that's why he's kind of attacking.
Yeah, well, and he's got the hand that can make dominating hands fold like he just did.
Yeah.
Right. So I love that play.
Wendy Lou in the chat. Welcome to the stream, Wendy.
Played with Wendy for a little while. I paid her off and made a nice little straight on me, defending her big blind when I made 2 pair. Wendy, you started my downfall. It's all your fault. But I still love you.
It was always going to happen, Wendy. Don't worry about it. 2 jacks here. Look at that nice stack. Paul came in as the short stack. Sub 15, has ran it up. It was second in chips at one point. Might be second now to Derek. Derek with ace jack right behind him.
You think we're going to go for another 3-bet?
Feels like we get to do whatever we want here. With the chip stack, let's put the pressure on.
Yeah, here it comes.
It's going to catch. We'll see how he plays.
Even jacks don't love getting 3-bet by the chip leader.
It's hard to even 4-bet jacks because you don't love getting it in when you have such short stacks behind you.
He's third in chips, right?
Third or second? He might be second. So that's why Derek is just kind of able to go after this. Get a lot of folds, pre and post folds.
Yeah, call and pray for a low flop. Definitely on with a jack in it.
Oh boy,
That's the worst.
Derek's winning this pot.
Yes, sir. And this is the power of the 3-bet in position. We go here with about a quarter of the pot, I think.
Yeah. 115.
Just put jacks in jail.
Yeah.
Of course, when he
could
gets
probably go even less. This is like a pretty. There's not a lot of calls on this flop.
I was thinking 100.
You can go 100, 105. It's gonna go 125. It looks like
he's going bigger.
Oh yeah, it's going bigger. I mean, you're not getting any queen to fold, so like it doesn't really matter. Jacks, I think 100 gets jacks out, no matter what, 120 or something. Well played there from Derek.
How you feel about that jack?
Shows him the ace.
How big did he go?
He went like 160. Went a little large.
Yeah, he's got all the ace kings and all the ace queens in his range, and obviously kings and queens in his range, and that flat range from Pablo has a lot of jacks and 10s and 9s in it.
Yep.
Right?
Yep,
So
exactly right. That's just like a perfect.
and that's why you don't have to go that big.
Yep, it's a range bet. We get to go small.
He said you got a punter.
If we did have the kings or queens, we wouldn't want to go big at all.
Right.
Yeah, not on
Yeah, I
good
was surprised.
terms, bro.
I thought he put
You'll
2
make
something in
some
there, didn't
rules
he?
here.
Even the aces, like we just.
I didn't quite see it. I just saw him count out. I thought he put in like 225 or a half pot or something.
Like that.
I was surprised he went that big.
That's
I thought it was 160, but I could be wrong.
I do. He always looks like he's on the cusp of just torture.
10 jack suited here. Cut off. Danny sitting on about 21 bigs.
Like he's on the cusp of just torture.
Oh man, I see you get frisky sometimes. 8 in the 1 folding.
Simple man. Ace queen off. Big or small blind. This guy about 19 big blinds. This is probably getting in there, right?
It is
especially with the big stack and the big, or not the big stack, but
it is if it's me.
oh. It's gonna fold it.
Wow. Okay. You know.
I think Danny won that one on reputation. I think Dustin just gave him credit for sitting back waiting for hands and didn't want to fight with that one.
You know, he was at my table Saturday also for a while. I think he busted and brought back in, but he was he got hung up in a couple of big pots early.
Who's that, Danny?
Yeah, is that the 1 seat?
Yeah.
We're here with these sharks today.
Feeling 8. 70. And then folding 90. Sorry, 70 to go.
Hard target says, why did he fold that?
Good question.
Simple man once folded the Magna Carta. Trailer made records. I'm taking Simple Man off the label after that.
You know, every now and then we get a bad read from the card reader. Maybe he didn't actually have ace queen there. Maybe it was ace 4.
Help him out, Kelly.
Yeah.
Help him out.
Yeah, we'll give him.
Maybe it was a technical difficulty.
Technical difficulty right there.
He did tank though, so it was very likely ace queen.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to help him. He's got an album. He's got an album to get
that's
out there.
true. But go get his album right now. The Grindstone. Simple Man. Spotify. Check it out. True Grinder. He doesn't want to leave just yet. He didn't want to leave. He didn't want to just jam it all in and happen to run into it. He wants to hang around, play.
Yeah.
He's having a good time.
Yep. I get it.
Button's good.
Like Paul's going to get a little back.
Everyone, think about time you guys got to come back and take it over. Yeah, right.
I'm surprised Derek didn't put a bet in on the river with the ace of diamonds. That ran out backdoor diamonds.
Kind of a lot of showdown, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he's worried about a 5 lurking.
Tough to when to start bluffing, when to start. Realize they're just checking back because it's too much showdown.
Well, we can already see Derek's ramping up the pressure a little bit as a chip leader, as he should be. Start leaning on these, especially these medium stacks. And he's on TK's left, which is going to handcuff TK a little bit.
Yeah.
Although I guess not that much. Here we go.
Hey, listen.
King 6 spades, good enough.
King 6 suited is King 6 suited, at least.
Absolutely. We ain't worried about your chip leader in the big blind. Let's get it on. Okay, these are the pot. These are actually the pots I'm the most anxious to see.
Oh,
is
yeah.
TK and Derek.
Nice too. We get a little. They both interact.
All right, so here's a question for you. We know Derek's going to check range here. TK is going to put in a small bet with the top pair bad kicker. Some people will check this back on occasion, but he put in a tiny bet, which is effectively a check, but really only folding out his air.
It's a fine bet. I like it. I would think checking back would be wrong.
Derek's not going to fold much for that size, is my point.
Right, and Derek specific, like he's not one who's going to make. He's not going to fold an ace high or queen jack. He's not going to fold queen jack of hearts. You know.
I like this check back from TK here. What was the river? I can't see it.
Picture looks like queen, king.
Oh,
now TK is going to go big.
He might get looked up. He might get looked up here because Derek has the 8. A lot of draws missed.
Might go full pot or more. If he goes 175, he gets called. I could see Derek Hero folding to over 260. Oh yeah, that's always getting looked up.
150?
Pure value, half pot, 125.
Yeah. I don't see Derek folding this hand now that the king paired off. Makes it less likely that TK has one. We can all see that he does have one, but if you're sitting in Derek's seat.
Ooh, he's thinking about laying this thing down.
Yeah, sure is.
No, TK's not value betting 7s. Derek has a lot of 8x in range,
Yeah,
so why?
Another great fold by Derek.
Yeah.
I think TK's going to get my milk money there.
Great fold.
I'm gonna pay him.
Love it. Well done, sir. 2 very impressive folds at this final table so far. Open folded the ace queen of diamonds too, just a 3x open. Was correct. Now folds essentially top 2 pair.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't think TK's got enough bluffs, but he thinks it was pure value, which it was.
Yep. I think that sizing is that sizing is very easy for an 8 to look up. So
yeah,
bluff doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, in theory, you should be balanced bluffing with the same size with appropriate number of hands, right? And I think TK is obviously good enough to do that. So I'm probably going to pay him right there, especially if I'm the chip leader.
Check.
And again, some of the draws TK may have barreled if he had the draws and he checked back on the turn, right? So that's the other side of that. So it may have swayed Derek into.
And would his bluffs go that size? That's the thing.
Right.
That's really the crux of it. That's
in theory, yes, but in practice, maybe
ask
no.
Derek, and he would say 125 is scarier than 260. You know?
Yeah. Looks like you want to be called, and he did want to be called.
Right. That made a very good live read. As well. You know, that's what I consider that, like a live exploit.
I'm surprised Derek didn't make a little stab at that one with 7-6 being close to the bottom of our range.
He's taking it pretty careful. I think he thinks maybe he can only mess it up right now. You know, he's got so many chips.
He's got good command of the table. You know, other than TK, he's got more experience than the rest of these guys. So let's just not take any reckless spots if we don't have to. I see that. I can get behind that.
We got Paul sitting out of hand.
Nature calls.
Yeah. It's that old man stuff right there.
Don't I know? Don't I know it? Look at this. Dustin's firing right out with the ace-9 offsuit under the gun.
Oof, bad timing.
Ran into one.
Gonna hear those 2 words, I believe.
Well, I was going to ask you: is this a shove with this size, or do we just put the 3-bet in?
I like to put the 3-bet in because I'm going to be doing it as bluffs a lot. So I need to be able to balance that with some good hands.
Yeah. It's like he just called it.
No, he went all in. He said all in.
Oh, he did?
Oh, never mind. I thought I heard the dealer say all in. Oh, wow, what a flat. Wow.
Now he brings Allen in. This is the last thing I would have done, but let's see how it works out for him.
Flat's the ace-king.
Is he suited? No. Ace.
Does have the ace of clubs. Wow. Interesting flat. I would look over at Dustin's chips and think I want them things.
Wow. Now we're going to bet it.
I like betting it now because we can have some hands with 4s and 5s in it from calling the small blind. We're not supposed to have ace-king, that's for sure. The issue with having ace-king is we're kind of targeting ace-high, king-high type hands. And we block, opponent's range. But
he probably won the max right there. He got a few more chips out of Al, and he was never getting another chip out of Dustin.
You're right.
Worked out for him, but that's
risky business.
That's risky business.
He did win the max though. A few 3-bets. Everyone folds.
That's right. That's right.
He got a little more from the big blind.
So there's plenty of ways to play this game. Everybody's got their reason for what they do, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I know you guys are already starting to make plans yourselves. The next big tournament series coming up here at Best Bet, the Run Good Poker Series, March 14th through the 24th. Main event being a $12,000 buy-in, $300K guarantee.
1,200?
Yep, 1,200. Yep. Did I say 12,000? Yeah, 1,200.
12,000 sounds better.
12K with a $300K guarantee, though.
Yeah, that's not good.
I have to get that through the budget committee at my house, but
yeah,
yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
get the veto pen.
Yeah,
but yeah, $1,200 buy-in, $300K guarantee for that Run Good main event that's going to be taking place. Again, that's March the 14th through the 24th. But back to the poker action because see, Allen has a couple ladies in front of him.
Yeah, he does. Al's pretty patient here late when it gets a little short, and he's usually got hands like this when he puts his chips in.
Loving this too. He's not even jamming. Just going with a little 3-bet.
This is the new Al. The old Al would have just whammed it in there.
Agreed. Danny trying to get one through there with the 5 deuce, can't do it. Now nature calls for him.
There you go, Al. Nice hand.
I had I ate on the dinner break with Al and his lovely daughter Lauren the other day. Had a good time.
Good. I'm rooting for Al.
Yeah. Oh, I was always rooting for Al.
He's a fixture here. I don't think he misses the tournament here, and Best Bet has a ton of cashes.
That's right. Oh, number 2 on the all-time cash list at Best Bet is Al.
Between you and me?
He's been here. Yeah, actually, he's been here since day 1. That's right. You got some work to do.
I got some work to do. Actually, I haven't looked in a while. Traeger may have caught me. He's had a few cashes. He was right behind me. He may have overtaken me. He's had a couple of not here, but he's had a couple of big scores down at Hard Rock the last year and a half. He's been getting deep.
That's what we're playing for, folks. 101,000. Next man out's getting 21.
Yeah, it's a nice. This gets real, right? The last few spots.
Listen, that's 100K up top, man. Like, it's been real.
Yeah. And so your winning is 5 times as valuable as finishing 6th. So that's just another reason that you got to play for the win instead of playing the ladder up.
Yeah.
One win makes up for a lot of smaller cashes.
That's right.
I'm living proof of that.
You got to have the ability to win, or else you're not going to be a winning player. Like, if you don't have the ability to win a tournament, you're never going to catch up with all those buy-ins. Because when you win, it just knocks off chunks and chunks. All right, Simple Man's opening up the pocket 3s. Lets Paul know he's got a real hand.
I feel like you flopping some trash.
Gonna get Paul to fold an ace in the big blind, it looks like. Wow.
Would you have shoved those threes on the buttons
Speed
with,
play.
with that stack size? Yeah, just under 20 bigs?
No.
Wasn't going to be an ace.
Not here in ICM. Chippy V, sure. Pile it in. I'm not going to be doing that in the final 6.
He said, nah, fold. Nah, just fold. I want to see one card.
Dirty says, let's see if he gets gangster with them pocket 3s again. He got gangster with his speech play. Got the big blind to fold an ace. Talked him right into it.
Yeah, he did.
Then your hand's disqualified, right? I thought they said it was.
Yeah, I don't have any shots off 20 right there.
Okay.
This deep in ICM.
86.
Rounds field.
Yeah. Go take a timeout. Good. Good.
Fold at the TK on the button. All right, he's going to limp. 10-7 suited.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is the type of hand that you see this done with, actually. Jack 9, 10-7s, these kind of middling connected. 1-2 gappers.
I wonder what Pablo would have done if he had opened the button. If he's folding Jack 8, probably. Now, Pablo's flopped it all. TK's got a
TK would have got it
with
through.
a couple of back doors here. Take a little stab at it.
And look, there's a lot of jacks in that range I just said, so TK understands that and bets out. Not to mention he's got the 2 back door.
Yeah, he's gonna be done with his hand. What is this?
Uh-oh.
7-6 of diamonds? That can't be right.
Danny.
That can't be right.
No, you guys got one more level.
Oh, he raised it?
Can we have a quick restroom break? Just a quick 2 minutes or something?
No.
No? Okay.
You just had the last break.
I'll just urinate on myself. That's fine. I just had to run out here.
What are we seeing?
I'm seeing a guy go for it, and now we're probably about to slow it on down. Meanwhile, Simple Man's trying to just get a little 2-minute bathroom break. Can't do it.
It's right now. Go.
Yeah, exactly. This is your 2 minutes.
I was about to say until that happens.
Wow.
Going for
it.
This is. I don't think you have a jack, and I'm going to try to make you fold. That's what this is.
Well, what's the size, too?
Please fold. That's what that is.
But like, what would have called a raise
I'll just keep drinking.
that doesn't call this?
Sweat it out.
Oh, could he somehow bomb this? And no, that would be disastrous.
Well, you probably you got to check it to
You
him all
got
the time,
you gotta
don't
keep,
we?
You got to keep checking.
Put a chip in now. It's over.
I don't even like taking this long.
Unless you're praying he's got a jack somehow, but a jack doesn't make that bet on the turn. That size doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, I think Danny's done with a hand anyway at this point, but we don't know that.
Hard to be done with 7 high, especially when the board like this.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's gonna make it easy for him here.
Well, he's hoping he's got a jack now, obviously.
Spade had to come.
He hates to hear that. Tori says, Simple has been my brother my whole life. 35 years is the least I've ever seen him talk.
Yeah.
That's funny because he's talking the most at the table.
Would have been interesting to see that hand played out if TK had raised it and the big blind had defended with the 7-6 suited. That would have been a fun one to watch.
Yeah.
You can shadow if you want. Yeah, you can shadow if you want.
Dustin Holiday in the chat. What's up, Dustin? Cherokee in 3 weeks. I should be there.
I haven't been up there in quite a while. I know
You
you,
gotta
guys
go,
love
man.
it. I know you guys love it. I can't get Mama Slay to go because she's nothing for her to do when she's out.
She don't want to.
There's no Celine Dion there.
She don't mess with nature.
There's no Louis Vuitton shops.
Yeah.
I mean, what's she gonna do?
No, there's no Louis Vuitton shops there. They got flea markets.
This mama slave look like she goes.
They
to flea
probably
markets.
got purses made of wood.
Here's Allen, another premium hand. Open under the gun. Gonna win it.
40,000 ante now. 20,000 small blind.
Okay, price of poker is going up. 40K big blind.
Just puts a little bit of more pressure on the shorter stacks and medium stacks too. And watch Derek and TK start tightening the screws a little bit here.
$40K to go now. Man, what? Race 85. Fold the 9 to 85 to go, fold the in at 1.
There's Al going to defend with the king 10 off. Unfortunately, against the one hand he doesn't want to see. Uh-oh, who's got the diamond? Al has the diamond. Pablo has the 10 of diamonds. This could get interesting. Check, check. If you're Pablo, would you c-bet there with the 10 of diamonds and the ace? Against the big blind defend?
Probably not. I don't think it accomplishes much.
How about Al leading out here?
Love that lead by Al. Ooh, let's see if he can continue.
It was a small size.
Oh yeah, he's got to lead. This is Al.
See if he's going to go with it again.
Love it. Look at this.
That's the size.
Look at this.
I think I'd like to see it a little bit bigger than that, but it sure looks like I want you to call.
Yeah, I'd want to go polar. I wouldn't want sevens to call.
I think it's going to get through.
Oh, it's definitely going to get through.
Such a small size. Yep, nice play, Al. Very nice.
Well done. Perfectly executed. King high getting the ace high to fold.
Not only the ace high, the dominating ace high.
Try to be.
You know, these chips are very valuable too, right? For
Makes for a good TV.
Al, you take those. You could take those pots when you didn't have the best hand or didn't make a big hand even. Makes a big difference. Al just chipped right up from, up to almost $1 million. And he was kind of hovering around down there. At the,
Yeah, those pots are huge. You go from being in, if you lose the pot, now you're in one of these, okay, I got a shove stack mode. And if you win the pot, you're comfort mode. You don't want to be shove stack because that's how you get involved in a run out, and run outs are how you lose,
Don't I know it?
You don't really want to be involved in run outs. You want to play pots and just like nickel and dime and
Push my blind.
jab and jab here, little there type thing. You don't want to be in these big pots where you're all in pre-flop a lot because that's where anything can happen.
Yes, and it often does.
And
Doesn't matter how far ahead you are.
Right. So like you really use them chips while you got them type deal.
Well, and like you always tell me, play better earlier, you won't be in that spot.
That's right. Of course they're hitting out on you. They only had to call 9 bigs.
Pivotal.
20, 40, 40, 100,000 laying out there. Some of them only have 600,000, so that's a big chunk of your stack. You got to fight for these pots when you get a chance.
90 to go, folding 1.
Here's Derek. Widening out a little bit with the king 3 suited with the chip lead.
Why not? Make them stop you. Especially with Shorty in the big blind, you just get the, well, not Shorty, he's in the small blind. Actually going after TK's big blind. Ooh, Dustin with suited ace. Same.
We got 10 big blinds. Are we putting this one in?
Against the Chip Leader Open all day. Happy to.
What do we think Dustin's going to do?
I think he's going to put it in. I think he knows to put it in.
There we go. There we go.
Just a simple kind of man.
One of those white chips.
Little posturing here for Derek.
Yeah, and there's a good example. That's a big pickup for Dustin as soon as Derek folds. So right he had 400, now he's got 600.
Yep.
Just like that.
Huge.
And I know some people are a little nervous to put their tournament life at risk in those spots, but as Eddie said, especially against a chip leader, you just gotta take a hand that plays well against that opening range, and if it's your turn to lose, it's your turn to lose.
Yep.
You can't just keep folding and blinding down.
Got to win to win, as they say.
You got to be willing to lose to win, that's for sure.
Shout out to Brian Fite there.
We don't think Derek is actually considering us, do we?
No. It's just letting all the short stacks get shorter by taking up 2 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 minutes is like 5% of the level, right? So you can tank for 2 minutes and literally take up 5% of the level. Short stacks are getting shorter every level. He ain't worried about it. He's going to be 60 big blinds plus for a while.
No, he's going to be here for a while, I imagine.
For this little stack over here.
He's got twice the average stack right now, so he's,
I'm sure one of you murderers will wake up with something sooner or later, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Maybe he's the murderer. Not to be deterred, Derek's going to continue to go after it. This is what I wanted to see.
Yeah, I mean, this is six-handed. This is effectively a hijack open, right?
Oh yeah, he needs to be opening lots.
Are they six-handed? Seven-handed?
Yeah, 6 left. Low jack ranges.
It said under the gun, and then the next graphic said hijack. That's why I was confused. But
yeah, that's weird how the system has it as under the gun, and then the next one is hijack. It's like
next one should be
we go from
cut off,
close
right?
to the big line here, and then we do it right over here.
Shouldn't it be cut off and then dealer?
Oh, no, they should just be low jack hijack. There's no under the gun with 6-handed. Under the gun's like
I know,
an
but
8-handed
the one after the first one wouldn't be the hijack. Is my point.
Yeah, if he's the low jack, it would be hijack, cut off, button. Come on down to Best Bet Jacksonville, or even the veterans don't know what the hell's going on.
It's under the gun would be the actual hijack, right? Six-handed? Hijack, cut off, but yeah, you're right. 6, I can't count. Can't count. I told you I'm old.
Come on down to Best Bet. We don't close on the weekends.
This is true. We do not.
TK defending with the Jack 10 suited. Flops a couple of back doors here. Yep, lets it go. Conserving the chips, find a better spot to play against the big stack.
Yep. Big
Stack doing what Big Stack does.
He's got a shorty to his right, too.
Not drunk enough. They're not drunk enough yet.
Womb Raider says, Eddie, you should get gold teeth. If Simple Man brings me on the album, done. Done. Bubba Sparks.
He's not wrong. I've heard some pretty stellar ones. I don't know what his name was. In seat 7 was so loud, he got a couple of penalties for the F-bomb. You know who I'm talking about. One where Corey was to his left.
Looks like Paul limps to small.
Corey was to his left.
Oh, in the 300?
Yeah. What was his name?
I actually didn't feel that one. I don't know. That was the celebrity Johnny, I think, right?
He was drunk and
Yeah, and he won the tournament or whatever that guy.
something like that. Yeah. They chopped him.
Looks like we're going to get a big blind raise here.
With a mystery hand.
Yep. Paul not happy about that.
Oh, ace-4.
Ace-4, yeah. Big and little?
Yep.
What do you call that again? Something on a stick?
Yeah.
Spun that shit quick, didn't you?
6 times a stack.
And he's still mad at you for raising with that.
We can call it a
That was
poopsicle.
funny when Dude said, doesn't he have a punter's face? He looks like any second he's about to torch you. Reasonable assessment.
Ace on the button here for Paul.
After I empty the tank,
Gonna raise it up.
It's gonna be a little room left now. As soon as I drink one more in 7 minutes, I'll be right.
Got almost 50 big blinds there, right? For 40? What are we at? 40? Yeah, almost 40. Almost 40 big blinds.
I thought
$1.5 million, 6 going in there. He's in a good spot. There we go. Thank you, country.
Yeah, Danny was short.
You know, just like that. You just think about it, and boom, there it is, right on the screen. You got 2 kind of short stacks in there with, say, 15 big blinds each. 2 in the mid-20s. A big one.
Take it down there.
Also, hey guys, just a reminder, we are on a 30-minute delay, and we are actually commentating over the 30-minute delay, so try to refrain from any spoilers if you guys can.
Yeah, I want to get one.
6 left here.
You get a Bud Light, please. Bottles from him.
Shots. He took
You want
Fireball.
to get some shots? You want to get shots?
He took Fireball earlier.
Simple man wants some shots.
I think that's in, I believe that's in Simple's best interest to get the whole table trashed.
Oh,
There's always a game plan.
Yeah, this is strategy here. Get these. A lot of guys drinking beers here.
Derek was going after some Coronas pretty good at my table Saturday.
TK, Paul, Derek. I know Derek's in pain. He's trying to relieve his back.
Yeah, he said it. He said right before the registration he would sell his chips if he could. He was in so much pain. And here he is at the final table of the chip leader. So I guess he's glad he didn't do that.
All right, let's see it.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's go. Good flop, baby. Good flop.
His don't give a
Yeah.
care meter is already pretty low. So if he actually doesn't want to be here, he's going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
There you go. He bags the chip lead.
Yep. Spade turn. Gives Paul some more outs. What a great turn. I think I got a bet here. How big did we go, Eddie?
Easy game, bro. Easy game, bro.
I like
Tickle's all it needed, but
I'd like to go
Sure it was.
bigger. Big. I want to get a 5 or 6.
yeah, I think I would have gone 80%
Come on,
or so
Jacob.
there.
Come on. We got to get on the heater, Jacob. Let's go.
But all they needed was 100,000. Got the job done. Nice hand. Paul, Pablo, whatever we're calling you. I guess I could walk out there and ask him, but that'd be too easy.
It said Paul on Facebook, and he doesn't look like a Pablo, but he could be.
Yeah, I had a good one, man. Almost shoved 3 of them.
Paul Brooks from Georgia, a.k.a. Pablo.
I didn't want you to call him for turn. He
Probably his closest friends call him Pablo. That must be
Maybe.
what it is.
Or maybe he was trolling and wrote Pablo on the paper.
Right. Very possible.
Diamonds. Would have been nice.
Dan Zutel in the chat says, good luck, Alan. Thanks for tuning in, Dan.
I'm really glad you can read that.
Probably not for long. His name is Pablo. Everyone calls him that.
Okay, now we know.
There you go.
So they wrote Paul. Maybe they just didn't hear him.
No, that could be it, too. I hope not. I've been calling him Paul the whole time. We call him Pablo now.
Yeah.
Call of a line for him.
Derek opens 2 6s, 90K, a little above 2X. Still with all those chips, can make him pay a little more. TK's got a defendable hand, King 10.
TK was there considering a lead, and he had already checked.
Well, Derek checked back. Top
set.
set.
Of sixes, yeah.
I love it.
I do too.
Got to start putting some chips out there now. Maybe you get check raised. Although when TK doesn't lead that card, you don't feel like he's going to be pipping a lot.
Small bet, yeah, tiny bet maybe.
Yeah.
Hope begging 2 overs to call. TK's seen this movie before though. He knows there might be dirty outs for him. Even if he hits a king or a 10, he still might be beat. Lets it go even for the small bet.
Yep. Look at Derek. Where were you?
Yeah, that's professional poker right there, boys, on both sides. And girls. You know, a lot of people ask me, Eddie, what's the difference between the top pros, the ones that are winning all the money, and the average player? And that's a good example of it right there. That hand right there, it was really well played by both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, Derek knew that's not a range bet on the flop. And he also wants to give him a little rope with top set.
All in.
TK
9-8 of
knows
diamonds.
he has much better combinations to use to bluff, and he's actually blocking the range that he is looking to get folds from, like you said.
Uh-oh.
So he doesn't lead.
And he put it in with the 9-8, 15 bigs, just open ripped 9-8 of diamonds.
King, queen suited in the big blind. That's got to be a look up.
Got to be a call, doesn't it? I mean, if we're folding this, what are we calling with? Maybe he's afraid he's against an ace. Looks like he's getting ready to fold this.
Oh, he's going to show.
Wow.
TK said I call.
Queen suited.
Ooh. And listen, if you want to fold it, that's fine. Don't show the best players at the table that you folded it.
Yeah.
You're about to take a beating.
Definitely would not recommend showing dangerous players that you are one to make tight folds.
Fancy cake. He's already throwing you chips.
Of course, he didn't think the 8-9 suited was going to be in Danny's jamming range.
No, and listen, I get it. Most of the jams are aces, ace highs, and pairs, right? So you don't love it, but you got such a strong hand against that range. He's probably not shoving aces, kings, and queens.
Yeah,
in
probably
that
not.
spot.
Probably not ace king and ace queen, really.
Yeah. So it's mostly going to be ace little, which you're in good shape, and or pairs. But it's 15 bigs. I get it. You know, a lot of people don't want to play big pots at final tables. That's a fine strategy for some people.
It's a strategy. That's for sure.
It's a strategy.
Pablo trying to see if cheap flop here. It ain't going to happen. Derek with the goods.
Yeah, he's just completing and folding. That's 2 or 3 times in a row. He's completed, and Derek had hands.
Oh, don't do it. Come on. What is all this? Friendly.
Did you show him?
Yeah. Let him stew over there.
No,
Second time in a row, let him think you're just bullying him.
He's trying to make them think, yeah, I always got it, kid. When I raise you, I always have it.
He wants him to just keep on folding.
Eddie's saying, guys, remember, there's $101,000 up top for first place.
Exactly.
We are playing for money here.
Real money. 6 figures.
40 to go.
And turning a free high hand satellite ticket into 100 grand would be a nice day's work.
That would be sick.
Then that would get your album kick-started.
Yeah. Hope he ships this thing.
You know, that's the beautiful thing about this game. Literally anybody that bought a ticket can win.
Oh yeah, we see it all the time.
See it all the time.
You've won tournaments. Whoa.
You know, I've got a couple under my belt, but usually I'm 12th.
What year was that? 80, 81, 82?
I got to knock the dust off of it so I can read it. I don't even remember.
Yeah, it's probably too thick. You can't even see the writing anymore.
You know, we're not all making final tables every time we fire up the computer like you are, kid. It's hard work out there.
It is. It is hard. I know that. Nobody cares. Work harder.
Nobody cares. Work harder. True story. And run pure.
Well, that's a given. Make trips.
Often. And have them hold.
That's the key.
40 to go.
You know, it seems like when you're running good, you win all those close hands, right? That's how you get there. And if you're not running good, they reach in the deck and pull out the card they need to send you to the rail.
When you're running good, you actually feel like, how does this not always happen?
Right.
Like, how are they ever going to actually get me?
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's like, how am I ever going to win a pot?
Yeah. I feel you. Here we go. Pablo. Cut off opening to 90. Derek letting the ace-5 off go. Looks like no action. How about this 7-4 suited?
Nah, not here.
20 bigs, 21 bigs, 22 bigs.
I like it. I want to keep my little advantage I have over Dustin.
The 2 short stacks?
Yeah.
That's actually a very important point. Is for the people that are watching at home, is little subtle things like Eddie just said there. Staying in the middle, being a medium stack, and not being a short stack. Stay out of that stress spot and just, you know, it's only one big blind to call, and next thing you know, you flop a gut shot and bottom pair, and you got another couple of big blinds in there, and all of a sudden you're on 12. How did that happen?
You find yourself at the river with 7 high, and you feel like you got a bluff.
Right?
12, 5, 6. Gonna make
Anybody else?
90.
Looks like they got the drinks coming.
Yeah, they do. Flowing.
Harley? No, not today. I'm driving.
All right. Next hockey game. I don't
want
want
hockey
to
game.
Trying to get Arlie in on the mix.
Derek with $3 million, fairly commanding chip lead at the moment. Has King Jack offsuit on the cutoff and puts it in. Oh, here we go. Dustin's getting in there from the big blind, defending with the ace-5 suited. With not even 10 big blinds. You think that should have been a rip there, Eddie?
Cut off open, ace-5 off, big blind. Derek, yeah, probably so.
40.
The voice you heard a minute ago was the tournament director, Arlie Johnson. I just want to say that Arlie's been doing a real good job. We had kind of a whole, I guess, change. You know, when Johnny Pham left, he was doing it a lot. We kind of had a whole group of new tournament runners in there, and
Fixed it by walking.
I'm impressed at what they did, especially Arlie. He's became one of the best in the game already now. Excited to have him here for the future.
Yeah, Arlie's always great. Everything runs pretty smoothly when he's around.
Yep.
Except for when he doesn't balance the table for my wife and gets scolded. He's listening.
Listen, some people you just can't make happy.
You know, the whole room's got 8. Her table had 6. He was not happy about it.
But you better fix that pronto.
He will next time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There won't be a next time. Last person you want to upset is the better half, Kelly Slay.
Yeah, she played deeper than me on Friday for sure. She got fairly close to the bag, I think, and busted after dinner. I'm not sure how close it was to the bag, and she lost set over set, lost with aces, lost with kings on Saturday. That's how you find the rail.
Yep. It's going to be tough to win.
Yep.
It's set over set, and your big premiums going down.
I'm not sure I made a set in 2 days.
Like Danny opens cutoff. Al defends button, 8-9 suited. TK lets go the big blind. Wouldn't mind seeing Al putting a little pressure on there. Like, I don't want to invite TK into my pots, right, when he's the big blind. So instead of calling these late position opens, I might just go ahead and put a little, especially with my DJ Al image, I'd like to go ahead and put a little 3-bet out there with a hand like this. You get a lot of better hands to fold, pre-flop and on the flop. And we just really get to push out TK.
Look here, Al's making a little stab at it here on the button. And gets it through.
Checked all the way down, bets it's 9 high. Gets the 8 high to fold.
Well done, Al.
Interesting.
There's another one. You know, Al's picked up a few pots here without making any hands.
He has. Maybe more without than with.
Look at the K-Bud in the chat.
Mama Bear's out there.
Old man in the beard. That's right. Back together. It's been a while since we've been in here.
Yeah, too long. And it wasn't because we were at the table.
Yeah, I guess the last series. Not sure who did it. Dustin's down to some dust now.
Yep.
285. Seven big blinds basically. Need to pick up a hand here. TK, and here's why you don't want to show a guy like TK that you folded king queen of spades in an earlier spot.
Yeah.
Because he's going to lean on you right now.
Tough spot here for Paul. Paul's going to have to play this spot with TK. Oh, Paul can put the pressure on TK, really. That's a good, I wouldn't mind that. Because TK doesn't want to bust before the guy next to him who's only got 250K. TK is sitting on a little shorty himself. It's going to be hard for TK to win this one, I think.
Nice lineup, bro. Nice lineup. Keep it together. You OCD? Just about.
Checks back the ace here. I think Pablo will probably check back with the gutter. You would bet.
I like to start betting.
You would bet. I fully expected him to check there.
135.
When TK checks, he's basically telling you he has some showdown value.
I mean,
most of the time, we don't know what it is. The ace high, as it turns out in this case.
It's just hard to be a king. Like, why wouldn't I just keep on with a king?
Yeah.
Unless it's one of my absolute best king. There's so many others that would just want to bet.
Yep, lets it go. Nice bet, Pablo.
Yep. Well done, Pablo.
Yeah, a little C bet by TK probably wins that pot though, huh?
No.
You don't think so?
Pablo calls. He's got the gut shot to the nuts and a club.
It's the same guy that folded king queen suited. I expected TK to bet for that reason.
He folded to a 15 big blind shove. He's
That's
not going
true.
to fold to a 1.5 big blind C bet or a 2.5 big blind C bet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And TK's conserving his chips too, right? He's waiting for a better spot.
Yep.
He's got 20 bigs or so. He's got a cripple at the table. Doesn't want to get in a bad spot.
Yep. Looks like Danny's about to raise it up. Big raise, 230.
230.
You know, he was at. I remember now. He was at my table on Saturday, and he was opening larger than most when he opened. Ken Baker says Johnny left. Yep, Johnny left. Johnny went to Las Vegas, working at the Wynn, I think, right? Is that where he was?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I saw him when I was out there, whatever that was, December, I guess.
Yep.
What an event that was, huh?
I mean, the Wynn just does an incredible job.
We were only out there for the first week. She played the ladies and I played the senior. We had to get back for some family stuff, but it was already bigger than it was the year before.
Yeah.
It's the winter World Series now.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
it's WPT, of course.
It's only going to continue to grow too. It's I love it. I love that we have another kind of summer in the winter.
Yeah, and it was a $10 million guarantee, wasn't it? The main?
Yeah. No, it was 40 million guaranteed. Right? Yeah.
This your first time?
20. Yeah, it was something ridiculous. Maybe 40.
Was it 10 million to the winner?
5 mil, I think he got. Seppiel.
I just never knew. It's pretty good.
The women's are
Maybe the. Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. You make a lot of money if you get up to that final table. I did not get there.
One of these days.
40 to go.
It's just a matter of time.
I did start day 3 with the winner, Dan Seppiel, on my right.
Nice.
My direct right.
That's always a good spot. He left to the chip leader.
He played good.
Yeah.
Lisa Kaminsky in the chat says, take this down, Alan. Thanks for joining, Lisa. Derek gonna open the button here. Queen 10 suited.
Yeah, he'd been quiet there for a while. I picked up some rags for a few orbits.
Yeah, he's played really, really, really well this whole final table. And has never faltered. Came in with over 2 million. Has just slowly grown. Made some really heroic folds.
A couple of them that I saw for sure. Oh, look at this. Al flops the straight. I mean flush. Derek's gonna lose some chips here. Oh, nice little quarter pot bet. Love that.
Forsaken Zombie says he lost 30K out there during the WPT Win Championship.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
Yep.
Oh man, we would have fun at Ace 3-0.
Al gonna show him I have it. I always have it.
Yeah, except for those last 3 pots I took without it.
That's how he gets it. Keep folding to me, guys. I'll keep showing you the nuts.
I missed it up here.
Oh, I didn't read the bottom of the chat. He said that was his first trip to Vegas.
Welcome
Yep.
to Vegas.
Yep. They don't build those big buildings with nothing.
That's what I assumed.
Got somebody watching from Nova Scotia. How about that?
Wow.
90, 96, folding 9.
Rooting for Simple.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
9-6 off here for
Simple's down to 5 big blinds.
Yeah, I didn't get one on the drink on it.
I don't think this is the hand I'm putting it in with.
No, but you got to see a flop.
I like that one.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, you don't. I know you don't, but
I don't really drink.
you don't realize
I'm gonna
that
wait.
you have to.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see a better.
It's a massive leak, sir.
I'm gonna try to put it in first.
Massive leak. Why? Who cares? Suit us flop and dunk jam. He gets to fold a lot. Quick check back from Pablo there, hoping to get some turn action. He doesn't, so now he's going to bet it himself.
Oh no.
Yeah, and
Oh, no.
9 or 7 is he thinking, but
Simple, what are we doing?
You don't want the 9.
What are we doing? This probably gets checked back too. No?
Put him in. He doesn't have a king.
That's it. Gotta go in.
Looks like it's going to be
Double gutter. Double gutter to the river.
probably
on you,
this
buddy.
hand. I think he only has less than 100K, and he's got 20 in the small blind.
Yeah, I was in. Going for a chop, I guess.
Yeah, he just heard the bad news. He wasn't even double
Super
gutted.
deep
Like,
deeper, man. It's good to hear. It's good to hear.
Almost guy.
Lots of fun. Lots of fun, man. God damn it. Card. Yeah, dude.
40 to go.
If I spin this up, this is gonna be crazy. He's almost going to put it all out there for a blind.
Al picking up some hands. Seen you with ace king 3 or 4 times and the queens a couple times.
Queen 10 suited
There we
for
go.
Simple
That's-
Man. He puts it in.
Oh yeah, that's plenty good enough.
Shame.
For 2.5 big blinds.
Yeah.
So even if he had folded the hand before, it's going in on this hand. It's going to play out the same way, right? The 9's hand. The rest of it's going in here.
Well,
whatever
the
you got
cards
left.
will be shuffled differently if you would have folded at a different time.
True
It
story. Look at you, butterfly effect.
Would have never been a river card. So.
Oh, grasshopper.
Come on. Come on, clubs. Clubs, clubs, clubs. Let's go. Let's go, clubs. Let's go, clubs, baby.
He stood up too. That's no fair standing up. That adds like 5 percentage points.
Come on.
Oh no, don't sit back down. You gave them back.
All the chat rooting for clubs. 1 club. He's going to need 2 more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be it.
That's a wrap.
Good luck, guys.
Good game, Simple.
Yeah, man. Enjoy
I'm
it.
gonna download your album.
Yes. Nice. Handshakes all around. Well played, sir.
Hey.
Thank you for your entertainment.
Absolutely. And listen, you turn a free satellite ticket into 20,000. That's a good weekend in anybody's book.
21,000.
That's a good weekend in anybody's book.
$21,040 for Dustin. Simple Man. Well played. Go get his album, Grindstone, out there on Spotify right now. Final table, same day as his album drops. Well played,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, there we go. TK is at 15 bigs, and he knows how to navigate a short stack as well as anybody. Not that 15's even that short necessarily, but I'm anxious to see how he plays these.
And there were 5.
Just limping in with the ace-5 off. Pablo's gonna wrap the table and see a flop with 9-6. And hit middle pair. TK checking back with the 9. Ooh, now we got another 9. TK hoping his ace high is good. I think Pablo's going to have to put a couple chips in here now.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be the end of it. That's what I like about TK. He always takes his time, thinks things through. If I were going to raise, what would it be? You know, just people are in such a hurry to snap check and snap fold. And when you do have something to think about, it's clear that you have something to think about.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So
exactly right. You need to try to take the same approach each hand, even if you already know the decision. You don't want them to know that you already know the decision.
Right.
Justin Bold says, "Hey guys, shouldn't you be playing this table and not commentating?"
Yes, you're right. You're right, Justin Bold. We should, but I have to play much better.
Yeah, we should, but we aren't. We seem to be in the booth much more than at the table. Jesse the boss coming by to say hello.
Look at him. Somebody wake him up.
Boss man, oh yeah, he makes an appearance, you know, 4 or 5 left. Come in, show his face. Fold it over to TK, Jack 9 suited. Raise it up.
80K. You notice TK's making it 2 big blinds. Derek's making it 2.2.
Derek's got the big stack.
Yep.
Oh man, we're gonna be seeing a flop here.
That all club flop, we got another cooler in our hands.
Yeah, we do.
So interesting spot here. Do you bet this middle pair with the back doors if you're TK, or check it back? You check it back. There you go. Oh, and turn some more equity, and Derek turns some equity. Derek may even lead here.
Yeah, he could definitely decide to lead here at times. Problem is TK does have a lot of calls.
Yeah.
A lot of calls. He's not just like fold. Like let's say he has like ace queen. He's not just folding. You know.
Yeah. And again, when he checked back, he's mostly got some equity, right? He's got sort of more toward the middle of his range. Going to bet his strong ones and bet his air. Check back more in the middle.
Interesting here. See how Derek wants to play it.
Small little bet. I think it's certainly fine to call and realize their equity, but it's also a little gangster, put a little check raise in here.
Play it careful.
Yeah.
Club would be devastating.
Deuce is pretty bricky.
Let's see how TK is not going to take this one down.
What do you think he's going to value bet it is the question.
I don't think so. We saw him check back earlier with that ace jack. I don't know if you were here for that one, but he.
Does Derek turn this into a bluff? He's got 7 high, misses backdoor flush.
We kind of blocked what we hope our opponent has, you know.
Yeah, or 7 high. I wouldn't hate it.
If he
it ain't gonna work.
If he would have got aggressive at any other point, then yeah, you gotta probably do some barreling. But when you just call, you're gonna rep a deuce. Like you should probably only have the suited deuces, and 2 of them are out there, right? So it's kind of tough. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm anxious to see if TK goes for some thin value here.
I don't think so. It's a case to be made. There's definitely hands to get value from.
Well, you sure hate it if you get check raised by the chip leader in this spot. So, yeah, I certainly don't mind the check back either.
Yeah.
Derek dodges a club on the river. Would have got expensive.
Yeah.
That's another part of the run good. People forget that sometimes.
You're right.
You know? They think about the hands they made. This spot right here, if a club comes off there, he's going to lose a bunch of chips to TK, and that's not the guy he wants to lose chips to.
Ace King holding versus Ace Queen is running good, you know? Like,
yeah.
It doesn't happen to everybody.
Right.
Doing a quick little color up here. Getting some of those grays off the table. Those white chips are 100K. Yellow chips are 25K. Gray chips 5K.
I'm sorry, did you say there's some 100K chips out there? Or no?
Yeah, those white ones. Don Johnson's.
Oh, yeah. With the little pastels on them.
Yeah.
The Don Johnsons. Are you old enough to remember Miami Vice?
Pretty old, man.
You don't look it.
I'll take that as a compliment. Although, the gray.
Yeah, I see a little in the beard. Yeah,
it's there.
Yeah, I see it.
You got a punter's face.
Who said that?
Paul just looked at Derek and said, "You got a punter's face too." You got a guy who's looking like he's ready to punt.
This is a couple of hands with nothing in them. Derek wins it. Just putting a bet out there. Small blind versus a big blind. Takes it down with the old 6 high.
Wow, gets a 9 to fold too. That's something.
Yep, picking up those little pots goes a long way.
Carson, should he play the 7 p.m. tourney at Jack's or St. Augustine tonight?
So you're mentioning Don Johnson. So I'm graduating from FSU in 1986, and that was like the show, right?
Oh yeah.
And my first job down in South Florida, and I'm going from Tallahassee to Miami, and I'm thinking I'm going to see drug runners on every corner and Lamborghinis.
Not quite. Did you have a white blazer that you wore?
I did not.
Ah, you're missing out.
I wasn't cool enough.
Pablo opens the 4s. Derek ace-5 off. Okay.
Getting busy.
Yes, he is.
We got the blocker.
Yep.
We got position. We got the chip lead, and we lean on the medium stack.
Yep.
This is how it's done, folks. First part of that strategy is to get the chip lead.
Yes.
Then use it. And this is how you use it.
You sure you want to tangle with me? You're sitting pretty second in chips.
Yeah. And let's not forget, second is 67,000. Next one out is 27,000. That's $40,000 jump if you can get to second versus. So you got to be very careful. I don't mind the call here with the 4s. We can flop a set and do some damage, but if we don't hit a 4, we're mostly done with his hand, and now we're definitely done with his hand.
See, that sucks when you hit an ace-3 flop and you want to be done with it.
Yeah.
So that's why maybe you don't even call the 4s.
Yeah. Not sure I would have.
Interesting check there from Derek. I would just be betting
But he
small,
was
super
he
small.
was on nearly 50 blinds to start this hand though, so I certainly don't mind the call with the pocket 4s. If I was much shorter than that, I would have probably let it go. But
Yeah. Well, it's really, but it's more about those stacks behind you too.
yeah, you don't want to get any closer to them.
Yeah. And Derek he gets to bluff more. He can go after you more. He's not here. He's kind of taking
Derek
it slow.
checked his raggedy ace twice.
Now he knows he's not going to get called by much.
I mean, there's almost nothing in Derek's range, 3-bet range that.
No, there is nothing. Yeah, he has.
That Pablo beats.
Especially with the as played. There's
And
no way Derek.
We don't want to turn it into a bluff, so
Yeah.
Derek just wins. whatever he puts in the pot here.
Yeah.
Would you think about going super, super small here?
Yeah.
Like 10% of the pot,
Yeah.
small?
2 bigs or something. Not going to get called by much. Even if the guy had king, queen,
I'm trying to think of a hand he would 3-bet that it doesn't have a pair in it bigger than 4s, but there's really nothing, right? Unless we did it with like Jack 9 or
no, he can
10,
have
9.
him. He can have him. There's no way he'd check, flop, and turn with him.
Yeah.
If he had 7-9 of clubs, there's no way he would check, flop, and turn, right?
Right.
He's going
150.
super small, yeah.
I think I'd have gone even smaller than that.
3.5. You know, it's not a lot that it looked up.
No, that's a fold.
Wouldn't mind making it like 1.2 and hope he check raises to like 5. So he can just
Yeah,
get a
yeah, I
call.
would. I think I'd have put 50K out there. Guess we don't want to give away too much of our strategy. In the event one of us gets there.
You got nothing to worry about, old man.
You may be right.
I'm going to use it all when we get there together. I'm going to use it against you.
I can't wait to get at the final table with you. It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's already happened like 10 times with your wife. Waiting on you to get there.
Right. What do you think about this open with the 9-8 off?
I don't think much of it, I'll tell you that. He does love these type of hands, though. We saw him 8-9 suited, jam 15 bigs.
Yep.
We saw earlier he did a play with like a 2-5 suited. He likes the lower cards.
He got it through. We mostly want to have aces and kings in our hand here, maybe some queens, some blocking their continue range. But he got it through. So nice play. What do we know?
They're there, we're here.
They're there, we're
They're
here.
playing for 100K, and we're watching them play for 100K.
For free.
Yep.
TK with the king 10 and small blind. Just notice TK is just completing with almost everything. Strong hands, weak hands.
Oh, he raised up that ace-6 off earlier.
Yes, he did. That's true. Last orbit, he did. You're right. Ooh, Pablo stepping out with the 8 deuce off, taking the bottom of the range, turning into a raise.
Wonder if TK has jams right here, or if he's just gonna peel.
I
He
feel like
he
he's
didn't
gonna.
limp to fold. I don't.
No, he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna fold, but I don't know that he's jamming this one.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is. Attaboy. Yeah, that's right. Keep showing him your cards.
Owned. I just limp jammed king 10 off on you, bro.
Yeah.
The next one be 25-60.
Yeah, that's 25-50, but 30-60.
I've seen this movie before.
Yeah, I get it. When I thought
That's a nice pickup for TK too. I mean, that was actually a fairly significant pot for him in the scheme of things.
Yeah, let's
right?
Yeah. Let's not jump that fast. Turbo.
5-handed.
Well played too. Yep.
Yeah, that's a great play by TK.
Doesn't want to just call and then lose the hand. Just go ahead. Get him to fold so much of his junk.
I have to tell you, I'm sure you already said he was at the final table last time we did one with him and Jeff Trudeau. Ended up chopping it, right?
That's right.
That was not too many months ago.
Yeah.
And
probably the last time he was here.
And we were remarking then about how solid he was. It seemed like he just made the right decision every time it was his turn to act.
No surprise, he's got 5 million in earnings.
Yeah.
5 million.
Funny how that happens. Don't make mistakes.
Yep.
You win chips. The
Lots
luck
of
evens out, right?
Lots of chips.
The run good, the run bad, the suck outs, the bad beats, they all even out. And at the end of the day, it's a strategy game.
Yep.
no coincidence that you see the same players there over and over and over again.
Pablo raised it up, and Derek's going to call from the big. Long tank there from Derek. Pablo hits a jack.
Derek taking a stab with his ace-8. Gotta get looked up my second pair. Check, check on the turn. Pablo's checked the river. See if Derek takes this ace-high showdown. Check back to see if he's got the ace of diamonds or not. And checks it. I think if he had the ace of diamonds, he might have found a bet there on the river, but it goes check, check, turn the river. Anyway, you're busy.
Flop, check, check.
The flop was check, Derek bet, and
Okay.
Pablo called.
Check, call, check, check.
And then check, 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 check. Derek looked back at his chart. He knew they were red, but he wasn't sure which one was the diamond. I thought he might squeeze off a bet there had he had the ace of diamonds. But he checked back and Pablo picked up a small pot. Well played.
Two kings for Al.
Al, card rack. Kings, aces,
He has
ace,
been
king.
kinda racking
Ace, queens, I meant. And some ace kings.
Raise, make it 90.
90, nice.
Fold 5.
When Al raises under the gun, he's going to have a pretty strong range.
No such thing as under the gun. Five-handed.
Yeah, well, you know what I meant.
Yeah, but it's just not true.
I'm just reading the graphic.
I know, and I'm just giving you shit or stuff for it. I'd have to bleep that one.
How do they know? How do they know?
There's a 7-second delay.
Fold 5. Six.
Derek, 8-5 suited on the button. Should be plenty good enough.
Getting
Chip leader.
busy.
Yeah, I like it.
Danny and Al in the blinds.
Yeah, exactly. He's got, if he had TK in the blinds, he might be a little more reluctant to get involved, but these guys, especially with these stack sizes.
15 bigs, queen jack suited. What's your play, Kelly Slay?
I think I might just pile this in.
I think I feel happy piling it.
This is a hand that plays really well when we're called, gets a lot of folds, but doesn't really want to necessarily play post flop. Oh, he just called it. And the problem with that, it lets Al in cheap. He's got a chance to flop something. There's a lot of bad things can happen. He's clearly sitting there with the best hand.
Very tough to win this hand out of position without having the best hand. It's hard to make the best hand.
We talked about that. Sometimes people are reluctant to put their last chip in until they've got a made hand, but bang.
Good flop.
3 players.
Probably going to win this pot anyway, but he gave them a chance.
Earl Crosby said $50 in the swear jar. Darn, that's an expensive swear jar.
Yeah, it is.
We do have to pay for our live stream somehow.
I'm gonna watch my mouth.
You see Danny flop top pair and just open and ripped it. Do you see that?
Oh yeah, he did a. No, actually, that wasn't him earlier.
I think I would have.
Donk rips it.
I think I would have gone for the check raise there.
Yeah, let your chip leader bet.
Yep. Don't let him off the hook there. Because when you do that, I mean, you're getting the better hands, the fold, and the ones that are crushing you are snapping. But it worked. On to the next.
He's trying to stay in the game. And that may be the best way to stay in the game, but it might not be the best way to win the game.
Yeah.
Type situation.
Yeah, just.
But to each his own, laddering, like these ladders are huge.
Yeah, they're starting to be
50,
significant.
60K score.
Sure. So trying not to bust is, I get it.
Punks is tuning in for Papa K. Needs a shout out. Shout out to Punks out there.
The Punks. Can't get enough of that little girl.
She's watching right now. She can hear your voice. It's soothing her.
She knows I say, who is it?
All right, we're going to go on our short 15-minute break. We'll be back.
Yeah, guys. Again, we will be taking a break here and everything. Also, just a heads up while this break's going on, I am actually going to be ending this YouTube live stream. I will be creating a new YouTube live stream. I think our regular network that we're connected to when we do the streams is back up and working now. So this YouTube stream is going to be ending. Just refresh our channel though, because we will have a new live stream link up and running in just a couple minutes, guys. So yeah, like I said, just bear with us because we will be back, but it will be a new stream onto YouTube. So this one is going to be ending, and then we'll get a new one up and running shortly during this break. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, appreciate you guys hanging out with us, even with all the tech issues that we were having earlier. But we are going to do a quick network swap. That way we can go back to full strength as far as our channel is concerned. So just hang tight. Like I said, new link coming up shortly.